This is your girl, Good Vibes. I was trying to go, I don't know, I just can't get this camera right. But this is your girl, Good Vibes. I just want to just wish you good vibes this Tuesday. I had intentions on getting on here yesterday, but I was so tired. It is a lot when you get off one job, go to the next job, go to the next job. And I felt it yesterday. But today, I just want to talk about positive thinking. We have to be positive no matter what all bad is going on in our life. When you are positive, it becomes contagious. Your body falls in love with it, and it gets you out of that rut of that toxic thinking. We got to always keep our spirits up. We got to just try to just be in the best headspace we possibly can, no matter what we're going through. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is your girl, Good Vibes. Come on in. Let's just talk about it. I know you may have had a long day, and if you didn't have a long day, I'm just here just to uplift your spirits, keep you in a good headspace, get you to where you need to be if you aren't already. We have to encourage each other. You are beautiful. You are gorgeous. You are loved. You are amazing. You're hardworking. You have what it takes. We have to be so motivating that it just becomes contagious to the next person. Hey, Chef Finest Wine, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? I was trying to get that camera right to go live with my face, but I couldn't get it together. So I said, so I won't get no whooping. Let me get on here and just get to talking. I'm gonna get it. I guess probably about 2013. I'll get it to 2023. I'll get it together. But anywho, how are you? How's your day to day at work? I hope your call volume is still low. I hope they're not beating you to death over there. I hope everything is everything because you deserve the very best and I love you. Tonight, I wanted to talk about being positive. You can go anywhere and get something negative, and it's just so many people that are just going through so much stuff. And they just want to be this, their spirits need to be uplifted. If you got to just get you a book and just write down some positive names, positive people, you got to do that. There's always light in the end of the tunnel if only we believe. And we got to see it for ourselves. If only we're brave enough to be there, we'll be just fine. It's low? It's low, but don't speak too loud. Okay. Is it still low? Okay. Okay. I ain't trying to blast nobody ears out. I'm sorry if I come off as being too low, too high. I just want to be in the middle. But I just want to just encourage somebody that's going through to feel like they're at the end of their ropes. You will be just fine. You are going to make it no matter what it is that you're going through. You got to keep your head up. You got to look to the hills from which cometh your help. You got to be positive. Yes, you had a bad day. Yes, you're going through, but you can go in there and take you a shower, wash yourself up, and get all that negative stuff up off of you. You got to. We got to speak life up over our lives. No matter what it is, no matter what the circumstance is, we got to get through it. We're going to get through it and we're going to get through it together. We have to love each other. We have to just be encouraging. I mean, whatever it is that keeps you happy, if it's just going for a walk, when you go for a walk, that makes things so much better. It encourages you. I know, like when people get into it with somebody, what they always say to do. Hey, go for a walk. Go for a walk. Drink you some water. Well, let's do that. Let's go for a walk together in our minds. Let's release all the negative thinking and let's just get to where we need to be. The only way that you're going to get to where you need to be, you got to calm yourself down. You got to just take a deep breath. You got to release and you got to move on. Hey, cool gamer, how are you? It's so good to see you. I hope you had a pleasant day. I hope that everything is just going good for you. Um, do you play do you play games for money or do you just play for fun? What is it that you enjoy doing? What game do you like playing? Or is it just your name of choice? But the whole thing for this live today, I just want us all to just have positive, positive, positive thoughts, positive people surrounding us. We need to be in a good space. You could go anywhere, get negative, get cussed out, get beat up, but that's not what I do on my channel. My channel, I'm going to uplift you. I'm going to keep you in a good headspace. If we got to listen to some positive music, if we got to yell and scream positive words, that's what we have to do. That's what we have to do for our life. That's what we have to do for our family. We have to pray over our family. We have to pray over our kids. And we just have to just keep each other in just a wonderful headspace, no matter what negative. And if that means you got to cut that news off, cut that news off. Thank you so much, Cool Gamer. I just want to uplift because it's just so many people that are silently crying. They don't know what to do. Well, this is what you got to do. You got to just take a deep breath. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Now, once you've done that, if you got to release that gas, let it go. If you need to get you some water, drink you a glass of water, drink you a bottle of water. But the main thing is we got to relax. We've had a long day. And you are awesome too, Cool Gamer. We have had a long day of picking them up, putting them down. So you got to breathe in positivity and let go of the negative thinking. We got to. We got to keep our head just in a positive arena at all times. We cannot be negative. We can't let nobody kill or steal our joy. You can't let nobody just take over your mind. People will come into your life and give you so much negative things, and you walking around with all that negative baggage. That's not gonna get you nowhere but to somewhere, a place that you don't want to be. It's time for you. You done been to work today, even if it consists of you just sitting at your cubicle at home, or you just walking around at that job, and you just in a bad space because somebody dropped all their baggage on you. You know that's what people love to do. They love to give you all that negative thinking. And you walking around with an attitude and don't even know why you got a negative attitude. And it's because you let that negative person enter your mind. You got to ban Satan. Oh, thank you, Chef Finest One. But we do. We have to ban all that negativity. Even if that means we got to tell that person, bye bye, bye, Felicia. You got to get away from me. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear what you got going on. Because I need to be in a positive state of mind. I want to be, I'm going to be, and I'm going to delete you up out of my head because I don't want that negative drama. I don't need it. If I want to see drama, I'll watch Love and Hip Hop. I'll watch reality TV, but I'm not going to live in that arena. That's not what I need for myself. That's not the headspace that I'm going to be in. I'm going to be positive. I am determined to make it. And I'm gonna make it without you. If that means I gotta just shake you up off of me, I'm gonna do just that. I don't need that. And you don't need that. So delete it. Control, alt, and delete that person and those thoughts. Control, alt, and delete those negative thinking. When we at work and we on the computer, if you're working on the computer, what do you do when you got to get rid of that negative stuff? You got to control, alt, and delete. You got to restart. You got to get back in the groove. Let this groove second to soon. All right, all right, all right. You got to let that negative thinking go. And you may have to let some family members go. Family, they abuse, they can abuse because they know that they got that family card up on them. But if it's negative, you got to let that person go. You got to. I don't know about no minister. I just want to just promote positive vibes. I want to delete that negativity because that negativity ain't gonna get us nowhere. We're gonna feel worse and worse. And we gotta let that go. How you doing, Unbothered Mimi? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. My channel was just positive thinking, being in a good headspace, being in a good vibe, shaking off that haterism. We gotta let all that negative baggage go. If you gotta bend over and just that's Spartan, we gotta let it go. Welcome in. We welcome in the positiveness. We got to breathe in all that positivity. We got to let out all that negativity. We cannot just be in this headspace that ain't right. A person to come and drop all their baggage on you, and what will happen? You walking around mad, ready to swing on somebody, ready to cuss your kids out, ready to beat up your husband because you thinking of all that negativity that person just put you in. For what? And they somewhat laughing and still destroying all that positive thinking that they know you always have. Sound like a devil. To me it do. Step on the devil's head. Release that negative thinking. Release that person. Shake them off. You know, when you got a bug that then jumped on you, what you got to do? You got to shake that bug off. You got to step on it. Basically, you got to leave it where it is and you got to push, 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 push through it. Yes, please share out my video. Unbother Mimi, I'm so glad that you are here because you could be anywhere in the world for these few minutes, but I'm glad that you're here. I'm so glad to see your beautiful face. I'm so glad to see Chef Finest Wine face. I'm so glad to see Cool Gamer. Anybody that is here, whether you reveal or show yourself or not, I'm glad that you're here. We welcome you. We welcome that positive energy at all times. I don't want nothing negative on me. I don't want no negative person around me. I want positive thinking. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You have what it takes. You're confident. You love yourself. Don't let nobody mistreat you. I don't care what's going on. Let that negative shit go. Let it go. Please let it go. Hey, Lisa Garrett, West Side. It's so good to see you. That's why I try to reach out to my people and just give them positive stuff. If you could go to Planet Fitness and pay $1 and feel better, go and do it. We got to be positive. We got to uplift each other. We do. We can go anywhere. We can turn to any channel. We can go anywhere on that phone, on the phone, and get something negative. But you're going to come here and you're going to get something positive. And we're going to laugh. We may even cry sometimes. We hold on to too much baggage. Too much baggage. I love you and it ain't nothing you can do about it. And if I could, I would tickle you, but we know we can't touch each other due to COVID. But I just want to let you know that you are loved. It's so many people that hold on to so much stuff and they walking around and they hoping that somebody will tell them, hey, I love you. Well, today is that day. I love everybody, whether you in this live, in another live, jumping from side to side, on your back, got your mouth open. You just somewhere you don't need to be. And I want you to close your mouth and be thankful. Be thankful. Because it's too many people out here that's just this suicide rate is at an all-time high. We saw that lady. Hey, Keisha Comedy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, please lay down. I want you to rest. I need you to rest and relax. But yes, we need to be unbothered like unbothered Mimi, okay? And she unbothered, but she snatched too, okay? And that's how we got to do. We got to snatch all that negative stuff and we got to release it. Because the more and more you try to uplift yourself, there goes somebody trying to be negative. There goes somebody trying to step on your shoe, trying to get you to cuss them out. If you got to cuss them out, cuss them out. Hey, love to travel with waves. I love you. I love Lisa Garrett. I love Chef Finest Wine. I love Keisha Comedy Set. I love Tristan Bell. Welcome. I love Unbothered Mimi. I just met her today. I love everybody. I love everybody. I want you to have the very best day. I wish you all nothing but the best. And I pray that you get away from all of that drama, all that negative energy. Unless you want to tune into it on TV, but not for your life and not for yourself. We need good, positive energy at all times. If we got to step on just the negative, If you got to get up right now and just step and shake it off, then just do just that. Because when you're around somebody negative, that's all they're going to do is dump all that negative. And guess what? A negative person, they musty. Yes, they are. Because they carrying all that dirty, nasty, filthy situations. They carrying that. And we don't need that space. We are all good looking people striving to get to our next level, and we're going to get there all together. If Love to Travel is down, I'm gonna lift her spirits up. If Keisha Comedy Set, I don't know why I want to call you Keisha Cole because you don't look like her. But Keisha Comedy Set, hey, no, we gotta uplift each other. We do. I don't care what's going on in my life. I'm going to reach and I'm going to give you something positive that you can use in your life. Even if that means you gotta cuss that person out, cuss them out. No, don't you cuss nobody out. But what? No, I want you to just be in a positive space. Chef Finders Wine, don't beat nobody up at work because we still need our jobs, but we still got to let them know, hey, all that negative don't live here. It don't stay here, and you're gonna move right on. You can get that to somebody else because I don't need to see that for myself. But welcome in everybody. Share my video out. I just want you all to just be positive. You can go anywhere in the world and get something negative, but you ain't gonna get it from here. I don't live in that arena. And when I get in that arena, I'm going to get it off of me. There's always light. If only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it, we have to be our own light. I've learned not to allow rejection to move me. That's Cicely Tyson. Gabrielle Union says, don't save your best for when you think the material calls for it. Always bring your full potential to every take and be on top of your job, or they will replace you. And guess what? Can't nobody replace you. Can't nobody beat you at being you but you, so you better do your best. You better walk around with your head held high at all times. No matter what the circumstance, no matter if you full of gas, you hold your head up. You look to the hills from which cometh your help. You can't rely on how you look to sustain us. What sustains us, what is fundamentally beautiful, is compassion for yourself and those around you. We have to uplift each other. But first, in order for me to uplift you, I got to be already uplifted. I can't be walking around, my head held down, just scooting around, just trying to get on back. I got to uplift myself. I do. It's important. It's necessary. We need that. We definitely need that. We got to be there. Lisa, I want you to be up. Wade, she always up. Chef is up sometime, but I still got to. Sometimes he got to slap me, and sometimes I got to slap him. We don't do the Will Smith slap to each other, but we have to let each other. Hey, you got to snap up out of that, boo boo, because we don't need the negative thinking at all. We all hurting, got bad feet. We got to soak them feet. We got to soak them legs. We got to get that Epsom salt. We got to rub ourselves off with rubbing alcohol. And that's the same thing we got to do with our mindset. We got to change it ASAP, all the time. I can't just always be, this the guy don't like me. You knew that man didn't like you when y'all got together. But you've been trying to convert him. All that energy you putting into that negative person, what is it doing to you? It's taking you down. Down. You like Mary J. Blige, you down, boo-boo. You better lift yourself up. You better tell him, hey, I'm doing fine. I don't need you. You don't represent me because you don't love me. I have to love me. In order for me to move forward, I gotta love me. That's okay, Steve Gilmore. I'm just glad you checking in, okay? I'm glad that you exactly, because we gotta do what we gotta do. Hey, Renee P. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's good to see you. I hope y'all have not been working all hard. I hope that y'all been just trying to just drink your water. Make sure you eat your walnuts. Make sure you eat your pistachios. Just make sure that you're just in a good space. Make sure Love to Travel Wave will let you know in a minute all the good vegetables. And we all need to follow each other. We all got something good networking up in here, but we just can't hold it in for ourselves. We got to spread that ministry around. We got to spread that goodness around. We do. If you go to Renee P page, you're gonna see a beautiful wedding. And that's the only thing that's on her page because I know I checked it today because I wanted to send her a message. But on her page, it's just I think it's her cousin's wedding, and it is so beautiful. When you go to Love to Travel Way page, you're gonna be just lured by her beautiful, sensual voice. She is just always, she got tea time, she do boot camp, but she always trying to whip somebody into shape. Lisa Garrett, she's a positive person too. When I listen to what she put down to different people, it's always something positive. It is. Noam is doing his video on vampirism. He just doing a video on vampire. But I mean, the whole thing is we got to keep our vibes and our energy levels up. James Money 615, how are you today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come on in. We done already had a long day. We done dealt with some people at work that we didn't want to be bothered with, but we here and we here to uplift each other. And when you scroll down these names, snatch them up. When you scroll up the names, snatch them up. We all got to be in a good space. Steve Gilmore, he's a funny person. So we got to uplift each other. We got to. That's all part of our contract with each other, and that's to uplift each other. It's not to talk about each other. It's not to say, ooh, look at what she got on. Ooh, he ain't even got his haircut. That ain't none of your damn business. Your job is to tell him, hey, you look good. Even if he got one tooth in his mouth. Hey, sis, you look good. And you deserve the very best. Life done beat you up enough, and my job is to uplift you while you in my channel. Whoever is connected to whoever, let's like and subscribe. Let's comment. Let's do that for each other. How can I call myself your friend and subscribing to your stuff? And all I got is negative stuff to go with it. You could keep that negativity and you can go on over there with that lady and all that demonic stuff or whatever you want to do, but you're not going to come here with the negativity. We're going to be positive. We're going to uplift each other. We had a long day of robbing Peter to pay Paul. And when we come in and when we relax, we need to be in a good headspace. All the people that are in here are all in a good headspace. All of them. Each and every last one of them. That's right, Noam. We got to soak our feet. We do. Unbothered Mimi, I thank you again for coming. I just met her about 20 minutes ago and she already here and I'm so thankful for it. I'm so thankful for Trish. I'm thankful for everybody that is here because you all have something to offer to each other, and that's goodness. That's positiveness. You want to go into a store and you want to get the right stuff, right? If you got $5, you want to go and get them fruits and them vegetables. You want to get you some water. And that's what you're doing once you get here. We all getting everything that we need for free. So we got to tap into that. Keisha Comedy said you go on her said you ain't gonna stop laughing. But she also gonna give you the word while you there. And that's wonderful. And that's what we need. We're in this mess with COVID-19. And we all have been touched bad in some kind of way. And this was the point of me designing my channel, was to uplift people, was to keep us all in a good headspace. Because you can drift all the time. We Tokyo drifting to the foolishness, but we need to come on back to home base of goodness. We got to. We need that. We need each other. I got to uplift everybody. Everybody got to uplift me. That's our job. Say something positive. Release the negative. And before you even turn down and say, let's calm down and let's keep it good. Let's keep it cute and on mute. If you want something negative, you can leave right now. The doors of the church is closed for you. You just go right on out the door. Just zoom, zoom, zoom. We dropping links. I got some wonderful moderators. I got some wonderful spectators. But we all here together to uplift each other. We need that. We do. I love you all. And ain't nothing y'all can do about it but love me back. Don't slap me like Will Smith. That ain't what we do for each other. We got to uplift each other. We got to dream big. We got to move in silence sometimes. But through it all, you got to keep it up. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. Don't harp on negative things. I wanted to go there and start talking about what happened the last time I was on here, but I had to let that go. I had to apologize to the people to everybody in my channel. That's why I aired out that video the other day. I had to let it go and move on, but I had to be mindful. I had to be mindful. You have to learn from every experience that you come across. You can't just keep being falling for the okie doke. Get you a good support system. That good support system is here if you already don't have it. We're here to uplift each other. You can also Google positive things. You Googling what's happening on reality TV. You looking at all that mess. And I love mess, but I don't need it in my life. But if I need a good key, I know where to go to get it. I'm going to come here because we're going to uplift each other. We're going to make each other laugh. Sometimes we may even cry, but we also got to make sure we eat our fruits and vegetables, our pistachio. We drink plenty of water. You just make sure you got to get your vitamin C, your vitamin D. You got to also, women, you got to get you some yogurt in you to get rid of that bad bacteria in our stomach. And also get you some rubbing alcohol for them knees. If you know you ain't going to have that surgery, you got to soak. You got to get you some Epsom salt. We just got to just do the right thing to keep our body from leaning to the side. We don't need to lean with it and rock with it unless we dancing, not when we walking. Gnome is another good one. Get away from negativity. Watch you some funny movies. Gnome, did you look at Bebe's Kids yet? That's right. Good, bad. But we got to learn the difference. You're right. We do. We got to always just try to be positive because it's easy to be negative. So let's work hard at being positive. But a lot of times we got to watch what we eating, meaning what we feed our inner self. You can't feed yourself somebody that don't want to be bothered with you. We done all have people that have came across us all the time. And we just are just so lured by how good they look that we just gotta have them. Knowing that person for the community. Everybody gotta have them. But you don't need them. You gotta know the difference between needs and wants. D campus, thank you for coming. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're always welcome here. Anybody, you're always welcome here because I want to uplift your spirits. We gotta uplift each other. We got to. We got to. We got to. The 23rd Psalm, that's an excellent scripture for those who read the Bible. And if you don't read the Bible, just say Jesus wept. Just say something positive. You got to talk to yourself when you by yourself. You by yourself all the day, all day long. And you sitting there just being, oh, I guess I'm going to just barely get by. I'm tired of living paycheck to paycheck. Well, if you tired of living paycheck to paycheck, you got to move. You can't sit somewhere negative all day long. You're gonna start stinking because all that negative shit is gonna stink in your life. And that's what you're gonna be, a stink monster. You gotta let that stuff go. It's so easy to just be so negative. Oh, I'm feeling sorry for yourself. That ain't gonna get you nowhere. But where you at in a negative state with a bunch of negative people that don't care nothing about what you got going on. And the next thing you're going to go do something that you know you don't normally do. Or you're going to spend time with somebody that you know you don't need to be bothered with. You got to keep yourself uplifted. Sit somewhere and just write you a bunch of positive things over your life. You got to write a vision and you got to make it plain. And you got to stay focused. Don't get caught lost in the sauce. Don't do that. Because you deserve so much better. You do. But in order for you to reap the good benefits, you got to speak it over your life. If you already going into that thing with a negative thought, you may as well just kill yourself. Because that's what you're doing with them words is what I'm saying. We got to uplift ourselves. We got to be the rose that grew from the concrete. That's what Tupac did. We got to uplift each other. And sometimes if that means, man, this headspace I'm in ain't right, go for a walk. Go drink you some water so you can alter your thinking. Go eat you an apple. You can't sit there eating chicken all day long and letting that stuff weigh you down. You got to keep your mind in a positive state. You got to protect your mental health. You got to. You just can't just always think, oh, I'm just going to well, I guess I may as well. No, you got to uplift yourself up out of that. You got to ban that negative stuff. And you got to breathe in and let all that negativeness out. You'll feel so much better. So much better. Mangoes are good. Apricots are good. Anything that you can grow is good. But if you don't have a green thumb, you can go to that health food store and get you some good stuff. Get you some good vitamins. They got vitamins that just help your frame of thinking. It'll turn off all that negative stuff. But in order for that to happen, you gotta dig in and go take you a shower and leave all that negative stuff. You gotta clean yourself up. You got to. Always work hard and have fun in what you do. Because I know that when you think positively, you're gonna be successful. And you have to choose to be positive. You gotta choose to be successful. You done chose to be negative long enough. You gotta stay in a good state. There's nothing wrong with writing positive words. I remember one day I was saying, even if you just get a piece of paper and just ball it up and just put some positive things on that paper and just throw it out, that's just releasing positive thinking into the universe. You got to do that. You got to. But you got to drink your water because you got to get all of them toxins out of your body. You deserve the best. Don't just sit around being negative. Don't just sit around watching the news all day long and you wondering why you can't move forward. You got this phone right in your hand all day long. Even if you can't write or you just kind of just baffled. Get you something. Say, hey Google, I need some positive words, and I want you to speak them over me. Do that. You paying that phone subscription? Use it the right way. Don't just always be sitting there looking at stuff you know you ain't got no business looking at. And then also, just if it's something that just uplifts your spirits, tap into it. You got to be there. We all got to uplift each other, but you got to be halfway there. If you want somebody to fight your battle, you got to at least be willing to listen to something good. Don't just always be so quick to just be mediocre. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. That's what you got to do. And you got to watch you some positive movies. I'm going to tell you a movie I really liked. The Fighting Temptations. That was a good movie. It was uplifting, and I like the music. I'm a music kid. Music is healing for the soul. And don't be sitting in that house all day long in the dark. Turn them lights on. And if you ain't paid the light bill, open up a window so you can get you some fresh air. So you can get you some light. Most of us in here, vitamin D deficiency anyway. So let's go on outside for a walk. That's what we need. We gotta have that. Open up you a positive book. And if you ain't got no books in the crib, Google positive. Google, Siri, get you something positive and let it read over you. Open up something positive. Get you some positive music. We on YouTube all day long trying to get these numbers right, right? You can also go on. Well, before I get started with my day, I got to hear You've Been So Faithful. I got to hear that song. I got to hear me something positive. And I also listen to Walking with Divine Faith, Naisha James. I got to listen to her. I also got to listen to Wave. I got to listen to Keisha. Everybody on here, I got to listen to them because we all breathe positive energy. I got to look at Chef Finest Wine with the chip challenge so I can laugh. Because everything don't have to be serious either. We gotta laugh. Sometimes it's so many people here, they've been frowning so much they don't even know how to laugh no more. They so full of gas and they gotta release. Put on you some Temptations. Put on you some John Legend. We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go. Take it slow. Oh, happy people. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Keeps the world turning. You got to get that. You can't just be just, and for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. You got to laugh. You got to. You've been through too much. We all got a story. Some are good, some are bad. But you got to find you a good place and you got to stay there. It's this place around my house. It just has waterfalls. I have to go there sometime. I have to just go to walk to just Walmart. Give me some juice. Give me some water. Give me some popcorn. But the main thing is you got to move around. That's right. Them wrinkles be doing the crip walk on your face, and you wondering why you can't get nobody. Don't nobody want nobody that's just negative. Walking in divine purpose is definitely a channel, and it is a wonderful channel. Thank you, Lisa Garrett. But the main thing is, we got to get out of this rut. We got to. We got to. Sometimes I just get up and I just stand and just say, "Thank you, Jesus." I don't want to scream though. I know my neighbors think I'm crazy, but I got to keep my spirits up, and I know that's who helped me get there, Jesus. In all thy ways, acknowledge God, and He'll direct your path. He will. Drink you some tea, put some honey in there, get all that mucus and shit out of you. You got to just move in a positive direction. And if you got to get a colonic and get all that old excess garbage up out of you, you got to release it. Our body was not used to just hold in all that baggage. We got to let it go. Let go and let God. God want to use you. But he can't use you if you just stand in that same state of mind that you've been in since 1992. That ain't cute. It ain't cute just being negative all the time, boo. Don't nobody want to be around your stinking ass. We got to be in a positive state of mind. And I ain't saying you just supposed to be walking around just skinning and grinning all the time. Yeah, you going to scream sometime. And I do that. When I had a long day and I'm just overwhelmed and I'm frustrated, I ain't always just, just skinning and grinning all the time. I have to get up and I have to scream to the top of my lungs and I have to release it. And I have to thank God that he let me release it. And sometimes I have to check myself when I get negative. I have to just pinch myself. Okay, you better, all right, you done snapped out of it. I sometimes got to slap myself. I'm slapping myself. I ain't letting nobody else slap me now. It's COVID anyway. But the main thing, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to cry. Y'all know I'm a cry baby because God has been so good to me. And I'm thankful. I am. I'm going to cry. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to sing. I'm going to joke. That's just my spirit. I can't stay negative. I'm not going to be negative. That ain't me. Renee P., you know what time it is. You know, I start crying in a second. Then the next thing you know, I start screaming and I might start even telling some jokes. Might say something funny. But the main thing is we got to be in a good headspace. I am not going to let somebody I refuse. I'm not at my full capacity if I ain't went through those 4 levels in 3 seconds. Because I got to be in a good spirit. I wouldn't want nobody to be on my channel if I'm just, well, guys, today my dog died. I should have took a shower. I'm stinking. No, before I get on here, I'm showered. I'm gonna shave too, because I be having little whiskers from time to time. I might go live or whatever. I don't want to scare nobody. I don't get a mustache, but sometimes I do see a couple hairs here and there. But the main thing is you got to put on your best. You got to. Put on you some clean clothes. Go wash them clothes if you ain't got nothing clean. Put you a bra on. Just cause you in the house all day long, them titties is hitting the ground. You got to lift them jokers up. You got to lift your titties up. You got to lift yourself up. Okay? Women or whoever else may have had some situations altered, whatever you got going on, we got to uplift this thing here. I am not going to just be in Lisa headspace and I ain't in no good headspace myself. We got to practice what we preach. Okay? And if that mean, hey, let me go on and get something done to these nails, oh, cuticles all, fingers looking all busted up, knuckles ain't right, feet all crazy. You can't expect no man to spend no time with you when you all messed up. You gotta date yourself. I can't say, oh, I want this and I want that. If God don't want me to have it, I ain't gonna have it anyway. But at least until then, let me keep my appearance up. Let me do something. Let me get some lip gloss and put it on, wrap around my lip. Don't no man want to just take up time with no any old thing. But you shouldn't want to take up time with yourself if you ain't right. Go get your ass in the shower. Go, and while you in that shower, you releasing all that negative shit, you just be saying, "Man, I'm fine as hell. Shit, I'm a bad mother." Shut your mouth. You got to speak it over you, baby. You got to. You deserve the best. You don't just want anybody to just walk past and say, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" No, that's the community property, because that's why he's speaking to you like that. Lift up yourself. Be in good courage. Don't be sitting there just waiting on just anything to come past you that speak to you. And every man that speaks to you ain't your husband. Let's be clear. You got to feel good about yourself. If you don't just say, Tristan Bell ain't gonna just take up time with no anybody. Exactly. We got to take. He say he got to take a shower with a few. But the main thing is, we got to get it together. Ladies, don't be wearing that old jacked up lace front. Even if you ain't got no money, go wash that joker. Go on and talk to her and bring her back to life. That's what we got to do with plants. If you got to talk to your plants, if you got to talk to your animals and encourage them, you got to do the same thing for yourself. You got to say, hey, baby, I know we done failed. I done took up time with macaroni Tony. He wasn't no good for me. And what I had to do, what am I going to do? I'm going to speak goodness over myself. I may not ever get no man, but I ain't going to be just bitter in the process. In order for me to be able to date somebody, I got to be dateable. And I got to be lookable. You can't be just walking around somebody looking any kind of way, hair all over your head, and you mad because don't nobody like you. Don't, baby, you don't love yourself. And don't get me wrong. Our money's ain't always right, but you got to look and feel like $1 million. Go and wash your head, get all that grease and shit out your head. That ain't cute. Go get you a $9.99 wig. So when times get better, baby, you upgrade. Okay? All right. God bless you, sir. I'm glad that he made himself present. But my whole thing is, I could have entertained that. Well, that's why I just deleted it right off. It ain't no need for me to. Everything does not deserve your attention. It don't. Things like that. See, I was speaking positive and fuck off came in. I had to control alt delete. And that's what you got to do with them fools. Control alt delete. I don't care. He look good. He might even smell good. That the devil was the most beautifulest angel. You see how he wrapped up shop. The devil know what you like, and that's his job to lure you into something that you don't want to be involved in. And you trying to figure out how you get out of that situation. I can't. I cannot, and I refuse to get you somebody that deserve you. But first, you got to deserve yourself. You got to love yourself. You got to. Women that have been abused, that's all they know. I remember I would go from man to man, and I don't mean like just hoe hopping and nothing like that. I'm just saying the same man that I got rid of is the same man I kept coming across. You know why? because I had to love me. I had to come back to me. If we don't pass the first test, God gonna keep testing us on the next test and the next test and the next test until we get it right. That go the same thing for you sitting up here. You know you a size 16, but you getting a size 10. That ain't right. That's an abomination. I don't care how many tucks, how many girdles, you ain't gonna get in that size 16. And you don't need to get in that size 16 if you're a size 10. That's gross. That ain't right. We gotta let all that negative stuff go. And we just gotta just move on. I cannot get my feet. I'm a size 10. I can't get in no size 8. And then go the same thing. If I have already reprogrammed my frame of thinking and I done got myself together, I can't go back to where I was the type of guys that I was dating. I can't do that. Because God then graduated me from another step. So it's time for me to move on and be positive. You got to be so positive that that negative stuff, people won't even come at you. Meaning, them picklehead guys that don't mean you no good. Meaning, that old tackhead woman with that bad 37 piece. You got to let that go. If you don't pass the test the first time, you're going to keep getting tested until you get to that right state of mind. Don't just settle. You deserve way more than that. If you're in your 40s, you should not still be acting like you're in your 20s. It's just we got to graduate. That's why we all on here trying to network. We trying to get through this thing here. Because we tired of living that same way. We want more for ourselves. And while you on here surfing, you need to be surfing and putting some good people in your corner. We got to. We got to. We got to like and subscribe goodness. And always comment something good. But when you got negative stuff, we got to shake that haterism off. We don't need no hateration or holleration in this dancery. Because we just fine being in a good headspace. Being in a good headspace. You gotta be in a good headspace. Otherwise you're gonna be tested even if you're in a good headspace. God always tests us. He always do. And the reason why is because he wants us to always be pulling for something better. The stuff we did in our 40s, we better not be doing in our 20s. That means you ain't growing. That means you just getting older. An old damn fool. And you probably gonna be by yourself. Or you're gonna be with somebody that don't mean you no good. With the qualities that you was looking for in a significant others in your 20s, you was looking for the outer. Okay, you might have been trying to reproduce. You want your baby to have them good eyes and that good hair. But now that you done got older and you done graduated, you done already had your kids with old pretty Ricky. Now you need somebody that's gonna feed you properly, mentally. You need that. You need somebody that's gonna give you more than just $40. You need somebody that's gonna be able to take you somewhere that's nice. You need somebody to say, babe, what you need? Or they already know you need something, they just gonna give it to you anyway. Without all that extra. When you with somebody that's worth your time, you ain't even gotta ask because they already know you need stuff. And that go on both ends. Love, relationships is not one-sided. It usually is though, for real, in the real world. But as we get older, if you gotta be by yourself, baby, you just gotta be by yourself. And I'm learning that. And it's okay. But while I'm sitting in here by myself, I'm not gonna be better. I'm gonna be working on me. I'm gonna be loving me. If that means I gotta go to the movies by myself, go out to eat by myself, I can do everything by myself. I came in this world by myself. So it's just for me just to just do what I gotta do and love on me. When we by ourselves, it's for us to work on ourselves. We ain't perfect. Our shit stink. That's why we gotta take that shower and alleviate all that toxins. Let it go. Let him go. Move on. But don't be bitter. Don't be angry. Don't be frustrated. Just perfect your craft. And that's you. Can't nobody beat Renee P at being Renee P but Renee P. Can't nobody be released Lisa Garrett but Lisa. Can't nobody beat nobody at doing them but them. So that's why we got to do it to the fullest. We got to hold our head up high. We got to look to the hills from which cometh our help. Don't go nowhere always negative. Don't go nowhere wearing that same stinking ass outfit. Please don't. And if you got to go to Rainbow and get you a $10 holler, $20 holler, dress it up with some accessories. You can always dress up something cheap real easy because we do it all the time. And the reason why I say we do it all the time because we not to where we need to be just yet. A lot of us aren't. But you got to make it work. But the first thing is you could put on a $300 outfit and it still look like some shit that came up out of Rainbow Express because our frame of thinking ain't right. We just stunk up the whole outfit. Ain't even went out the house yet. Hey, Pharaoh Love, welcome, welcome, welcome. But we just gotta just be so in tune and loving ourselves. We gotta love ourselves. We gotta take our time for ourselves. We gotta invest in ourselves. If a job gonna work you for 90 days and you on there trying to perfect and show these people that you got what it takes, why don't you do that for yourself? Don't just let any and everybody in your space. You got to perfect yourself to the best of your ability. You got to. Go get you a massage. You deserve that. You work hard. Your feet all broke up. You all frustrated. Go get the massage. Go get that massage. You gonna go up in there and get that wig. So make sure you get all of the nooks and crannies about that back. Got to. You gotta invest in you. You got to. You deserve it. We work too hard going from one job to the next job, to the next job, to the next job. And then you let somebody come in your life in 2.2 seconds and turn everything around, take all your money, and you all messed up. For what? For why? Sit there and just work on you. Love you. And like I said, if you ain't got that money to buy that hair, go get that $10 hair. And you can dye it or whatever it is you got to do. Go get that little cheap outfit. Main thing is work on you. Don't just be walking around here paying bills all the time. Get you something for yourself. Invest in yourself. Invest in your mental. Go for a walk. And less is always more. You do not have to have them eyelashes looking like you getting ready to slap everybody in the room thinking you cute. Because that shit is cheap and it's ugly. But just less is more. A man don't want a woman that got on all that makeup and he can't see whether you a man or a woman. Same thing go for a woman. A woman don't want a man smelling so strong. That should be cheap. Exactly. D Campo's life is short. And while we down here, we need to enjoy ourselves first before we start spreading it abroad. You got to enjoy and love on you. And if you don't love on you, you're gonna keep magneting people that don't mean you no bit of good. That don't mean you no bit of good. Please love yourself. Please. Please, please, please. If there's anybody that want to step on the panel, please feel free to do so as well. Yes. But the main thing is I just want everybody to just love each other, snatch each other up in this group, put you on some good uplifting music, or just put you on something that's gonna make you dance. For real. Don't always just be so quick to just take the quick route. Invest in yourself because you deserve that. Invest in yourself. Love on yourself. Please do. Doors of the church is now open. That's right. That's right. Let's do a stomp. But just make sure that you just in a good headspace. And don't always be looking to these stars to just be your role model. Don't do that. You gotta be your own role model. They had to reprogram their frame of thinking, and that's people, and that's all of us. In order for us to progress, we have to make sure that we progressing mentally, that we uplifting each other. Because you could be anywhere in the world, but you here with me, and I'm so glad that you are here. I love you all, and I always will. Whether we got one subscriber, 50 million subscribers, we all got to make sure that we just stay in a good space. Life's lessons is just being positive, and no matter how negative the world can get, and it can get negative. But guess what? You can stop all that negative. You ain't got to watch all of the news all day long. That stuff dropping your spirit. But you can laugh all day long. That's right. We got to be our own role models. We got to. We got to. You know what Uncle Luke said, right? Don't stop, get it. Don't stop, get it. And we got to do that. We got to do that. There's nothing too hard for God, but you got to stay positive. Write the vision and make it plain. If you want to be a millionaire, you got to keep on speaking that thing over your life. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be comfortable. I want to be surrounded by good friends. I want to be with somebody that love me and only me and not the community. You got to speak that over you. I want somebody that look like something. Don't know, I mean, I don't care how we say, man, looks don't mean nothing. It do mean something because you do want to bring that person around from time to time. But you want somebody that compliments you. You really do. You gotta have that. But you gotta compliment yourself. You gotta love yourself. Okay, let me see here. I don't know how to do that. Now Renee P. Now you I don't know how to do that. Okay, let's see how I do that. I'm I'm gonna figure that out. You know what? If Chef Fanders Wine said, can you drop my link? Or if anybody that got my link, can they drop? Because I've been a mess. Oh, okay. You right. You right. I'm sorry. I'm tripping. I'm still used to this, new to this. I'm new. But just give me 1 second, church. But I mean, the main thing is, and I should have did that in the beginning. Let's see. Heck, I done forgot how to do it. I guess I talk so damn much I done forget. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Otto Thunder Vlog. I done forgot how to. That's a shame. Boy. Here we go. Okay. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had went to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Yeah, I went all to them different directions. Y'all pray for me. But I want you just to just know that I love you. Love you, love you, love ya. Ooh. Love you, love you, love ya. Ooh. But I do. I really do. Yeah, it took me about 30 minutes to get it right, Renee P, but you helped me along the way. I love you too, Tristan Bell. Because it's so many people that have been through so much and they've never even heard those words. And if somebody said it to them, they was trying to get some money about them or they was trying to bend them over. We gotta love each other without any pretense. Just love on yourself. You gotta be so careful with who you take up time with. Yes, we are all friends and we are all families. Hey, Miss Soft Essential. How you doing? I hope you're not working tonight. But yeah, I just want y'all to know that y'all are all love. And y'all are all part of my family. Each and every one of you all. No matter how big your head is or how big your feet are, we all love each other. We do. And if it's anybody that want to step down, want to say something, feel free. Anybody want to tell a joke, whatever. But the main thing is Love is all we need, and some common sense, and some peace of mind. And we want somebody that look presentable. I'm talking about as far as significant other. But the main thing is love yourself. When you love yourself, that's what you're gonna attract. Somebody that love you too. And you're gonna be able to see when a person ain't right because you loving yourself. We are all blessed, and I'm glad that you off tonight. Yeah, ain't nothing like that. Them in service, they have you in there all day, on day long. Ugh. You work in the medical field, Miss Soft Essential. I think you told me what you did the last time. Hey, B Sugar, how you doing? But that's the main thing I wanted you all to know, that you all are all love. But you first gotta love yourself. You got to. Don't let nobody tear you down. Don't let nobody turn you around. Don't let nobody frustrate you. Don't let nobody step on your shoe. Don't let nobody slap you. You gotta love you. And I mean like slapping you with negative words, negative thinking. And when a person give you all that negative stuff, they done moved on to the next person and mess their day up. But you let them mess your day up. Why? Because if you love them, you would say, let me go ahead and disconnect this cord because this person is not right. I do not want to be bothered with this foolishness because nah, this ain't right. Hey, Farrell.
I cannot hear myself if y'all can hear me.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I don't know why I can't hear myself
I can't
though.
really hear you. I don't know what's going on with me in this doggone. I be doing okay, and then it seems like when people come in the room, I can't hear them. And sometimes I guess it just all depends. But how you doing?
I'm doing all right. You can hear me all right though?
I hear you, but I don't hear you that good. It's kind of like
Yeah,
you
I don't
kind of.
know what's up. Let me go back out and come back in. But before I go, since you can kind of hear me, I wanted to tell a joke.
Oh, okay, that's good. Okay.
Okay, so it's a corny joke, but I just want everybody to
And
laugh.
I
So
can
just
hear
laugh
you
for me,
better,
even
but
if it
I
ain't
can you
funny.
still
Okay.
kind of low. But I can hear the joke probably.
So knock knock,
Who's there?
you and me. So let's spill some tea.
Now you went out. I can't hear.
I just wanted to be silly real quick so we can actually laugh and expel that energy, release that energy, and continue with those good vibes. But let me drop down and I'm gonna come back when I can see what's up with my volume.
Okay. Thank you again for popping up. Don't work too hard, okay? Oh yeah, that's right. You work in a mental health facility. Oh baby, God bless your heart and all your part. So you gotta already be ready to come go in there. You can't smile at the people. You can't. Somebody gonna tell me. I was talking to them yesterday. They said somebody worked at the mental place, and they was like, when you when you work in places like that, they was like, you can't be waving at them people. Them people hit you. I'm like, oh, come on. Hey, Vicky. Welcome back. Hey, being Marilyn Gail, how you doing? Every time I look at your picture, Marilyn Gail, I think of Nancy Wilson. You look just like her. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Or is that her picture of her? I mean, you really look just like her. Okay, I understand. Well, yeah, but the main thing is don't let nobody turn your goodness into gray. Don't do that. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy because I'm like, is that Nancy Wilson? Okay. But yeah, don't let nobody turn your goodness into gray. Don't let nobody turn your frown into just leaving you with a frown on your face all day long. Don't do that. Don't let nobody just tell you that they love you and you can look at them and see that they ain't showing you no love. Yes, you can. But no, I just heard that when you go in there, you can't speak to them people. Them people be ready to fight because it be them people in their head tell them, "Yeah, go over there and slap that lady because she crazy. She over there thinking." It's just it's a mental thing more than anything when you working in a mental place like that. I mean, same thing like when you working with people with Alzheimer's. It's just you got to know how to just work with them. You got to know how to get on their level. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. But she was such a wonderful singer, and she was a very calm person. She didn't seem like she ever got upset. Nancy Wilson. She was just a real cool kind of person. Yeah, you have to respect them. But see, I know what my problem would be. I'm that person that walk around and say, "Oh, hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?" And I know I've been to get my ass dotted because them people will see me as, "Oh yeah, she is. It's sweet over there." And they'll catch me slipping because I'm always smiling and upbeat. So that's why I said I know I couldn't work in no place like that. But I love working with Alzheimer's patients because I don't know, I don't know. You just have to know what make them tick. And a lot of people don't. Oh no, I can't do that. I used to work in a hospice, and I was a hospice aide. And so my job was always going in there playing just soft music, going there playing some James Brown, just something. Main thing is just to keep them off of what's going on for that time that you there getting them together. You do. You have to be very careful. You just can't go in there with smiling and no, they've been and dotted your eyes and crossed the T's. Everything just can just go left in a matter of 2.2 seconds. And you got to be guarded. Cause I remember this one girl, she said she worked at Ludeman and she was like, when you go in there, you just gotta always be on 10. I'm like, no, that's too much energy. Cause I'm always just smiling and relaxed. I can't be tensed up with my fist balled up and no, ready to rock somebody. I can't do all that. It's not in me to be like that. Not at all. And it's like that's one thing I love about my channel because my channel is just my personality. It's just always just being upbeat and just laughing and just good energy. Cause we need that. The best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. We just gotta turn that rain into a rainbow. We got to. It's so important. It's so good. We gotta be in a good headspace. When you leave my channel, I want you to feel goodness. I want you to just feel just like this. Dang, she just determined who is this lady with all of just the goodness on her show. That's me. That's good vibes. I want to make sure that you just stay in a good place. Thank you, Unbothered Mimi. I really appreciate you coming out and joining us. And you come on back whenever you get a chance. Peace and blessings to you, new sister. No, peace and blessings to you, sister. I ain't gonna say new sister. That don't even sound right. But I really enjoyed you here. You're always welcome. That's right. We gotta always be the rainbow. Cause you could go somewhere. You have been around somebody, all they just be is oh my, oh this, oh that, oh that. Where's that getting me? It ain't getting me nowhere I want to be. In the wee hours of the morning, I hit the door, and to my surprise, it was cops. She told them she told them someone broke in and stole her. Yeah, you got to be so careful when you're dealing with people in general, because they'll put you in a trick bag. They will put you in a trick bag, and that go for the same thing when you start taking up time with somebody. I don't know. I guess maybe somebody get in a new relationship on this line because I keep dwindling into that in that location. But maybe somebody on here taking up time that met them somebody online or whatever. Baby, that's the representative. I just want to just speak on that. You make sure that you catch him on a bad day and see how he is or how she is. It is. It's crazy how people will do you. You be somewhere just and it's crazy because you be just thinking everything is cool. No, 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 no. It's a mess. You somewhere smiling, getting great. Hey, how you doing? And then next thing you know, you got your two front teeth knocked out. I already got a gap in my teeth. I don't need no bigger one. But it's a good thing I got dental on the job. You feel me? But I mean, you could get tripped up. Same thing go for just when you just taking up time with just you spending you done met you somebody, just a friend. I'm just saying, just like you just met you somebody, they cool. Oh yeah, oh girl, she cool, da da da. And then later on down the line, her intentions start to be present on what she on. They be somewhere else with it. They really do. And I just want you all just to just be aware. And if you pray, Lord, just show me what I need to be, where I need to be, who I need to be with. And he'll reveal it to you. He will reveal, he will give us the desires of our heart. But we gotta come correct. We gotta come correct. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. We got to. I want y'all all to just be encouraged. Don't let nobody rock your boat. Don't rock the boat. Don't rock that boat, baby. Don't rock. Don't let them rock you. Don't let them stop you. You hold your head up. You be encouraged. Even if you got to tickle yourself in order to laugh, baby, do it. If you got to put on some crazy looking stuff to make yourself laugh, then do it. Be your own comedy show. You in the house anyway. Don't wear that shit outside though. Don't wear that old crazy 27 piece. Don't wear it outside if you're just trying to make yourself laugh, just to just uplift your spirits. Don't do that. Cause see, you never know. You might run into your husband while you out there. You out there looking crazy. Just make sure that you in a good space. Don't nobody want nobody that's just a bag of bones and just it ain't no sunshine. There's no sunshine. No, we need goodness. We got to be in a good space. And ladies, and this is for me. This is definitely for me. I know I got to learn how to cook. I can't be saying I want me somebody. I got to know how to cook. I can't be making no box macaroni and cheese. He gonna quit me. He gonna say, or either I'm gonna have to learn how to pick up something from S2. Those of you from Chicago, I'm gonna have to learn how to pick up something from S2 or McArthur's back in the day so I can get it together. All right, Tristan Bell. Woo, woo. Tristan Bell. Now let's be real. You want somebody to know how to cook, right? Yeah, I know. You know, when you get to talk, you just get to just spinning it all up. But don't you want somebody to know how to cook? You don't want nobody to bring you no box macaroni and cheese, do you? Cause we got to. We gotta uplift each other. We got to. And you also want to be with somebody that know how to conduct themselves in public. If you gotta get you some people skills, you could do anything you need to do, anything that you are searching for. You gotta, yeah, back in the day, McArthur's was good. But what I'm saying is, in order to be friendly, you gotta be friend. You gotta be a friend at first. In order to find a relationship, you gotta date yourself first. People always looking for somebody else to complete them. You gotta be complete before you even start the sentence. You hear me? You gotta be complete before you start that sentence with that person. I know for the church basket. Okay, holla if you hear me. Yes, we got to be right. I mean, you got to learn how to take care of yourself. Women, don't be going around that man and you know you need to go on to the doctor and get that checkup. You got to make sure you know how to clean yourself properly. You got to make sure you know how to wash the back of that neck good. Get in between them toes. Don't nobody want nobody that stink. I mean, because you can't ask Google, how do I wash my ass? You got to make sure that everything is lined up properly. Go into that store, get you some Victoria's Secretion. Go into that store, get you some Bath and Body Works. Go into that store and get you just a nice little outfit. You just got to make sure that you're right. If you don't want nobody, you don't want no junk, you don't want to bring him no junk because he gonna talk about you. Straight up. That's why I gotta brush up on my cooking skill. Cause I'll never lie and say I could cook because I'll be lying. But I just I could doctor up some things. Or I could just go into the store and just switch them containers out like my auntie used to do back in the day. Cause I know I'm not a cooker. My gift is my gift. I can make you laugh. I might be a holder, tell a couple jokes here and there. But the main thing is what I'm trying to say is perfect your craft. Perfect it. Don't be looking for somebody else to complete your sentence. You got to be complete within you. You got to focus on you. You got to be your number one hustle is you. And don't be looking for that man to just be your rainbow. No, sis. If a man do something for you, he gonna throw it back up in your face. So you need to have your bag together. I ain't saying bag packed ready to go. You gotta have your bag right. You gotta have your money right. Because anytime a person do something for you, what they gonna do? They gonna throw it back up in your face. And guess what? You wanna have your own ducks in a row. You don't want to be going somewhere and things ain't lining up right. For what? Oh, that's good. That's real good. And you know what else too? I learned they be talking about the well, you need to I'm gonna have to look on your channel when you get going in them pots and pans, Lisa Garrett. Cause I gotta get this thing right. And Chef Anders, when he already told me he would show me something. But like I said, I can do very minimum things. Oh, that's good. And you know what else is a good thing? And that's why it's so good that we have these channels because we sell what we good at. And sometimes you start off in one direction and then it goes into a whole nother direction. You also could like food trucks. Those are good. I'm shy too, Lisa Gary, but you see, I think 5 people in here looking at me. I guess they kind of think I'm okay. But the whole thing is, this has helped me so much. It really has. Because I'm a very shy, quiet person, don't want no trouble. That's me all day. But I guess the main thing is why I came up with my channel, I was just thinking in my mind, you could get negative information everywhere. You can get negative moods everywhere. That ain't what I bring to the table. And that's when I came up with good vibes. It's so important for us to just have a good head. It's so many people that are just harming themselves, that are harming others. And we need somebody to uplift our spirits. I see a lot of channels with a lot of uplifting things. I see a lot of channels that have a lot of church service. I just see a lot of things, but it's like what I want to put on my platform is just being in a good vibe. I just want to be in a good space. I just want people to just be like, Dad. You know what I'm saying? I would want somebody that was getting ready to be in a bad situation. I turned that whole thing around because I made them laugh or because I told them that I loved them. And I meant it. I mean everything that I say because I just want people just to be in a good headspace. Hey, praying couple. That's another. They are an awesome channel if y'all have not already subscribed to them. They be on there cooking and praising the Lord and praying, and it's a good channel. It is a real good, 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 good channel. It's an uplifting channel. And that's what all of us are all doing. Renee P, she got one video up there, and that's of her cousins and them dancing at their wedding. But it's good energy. That's what we need. We are in a bad state, this world. But we ain't standing and say we passing on bad. And yeah, the numbers, they gonna go up. But guess what? We gotta stay up in a good space. We gotta laugh. Hell, we even gotta cry sometime. Cause when you cry, there ain't nothing but God just letting us know, hey, I'm with you and I got you. You gotta release. You can't just sit there and hold on all that baggage. You be about to burst. That go the same thing. We've been to ate something. What we got to do? We got to let that gas out. We got to go to that bathroom and have a smooth move if God see fit. Or we got to eat some fruits and vegetables in order for it to be a good move. But the main thing is we got to stay in a good space. It's so many people out here that's hollering, screaming, cussing, and fussing. And they ain't got no place positive to go. No place positive. We got to have some place positive for them people to go. And like I said, praying couple cooking series, I love them. They they God fearing people, and I'm not trying to throw religion off on people, even though I do love the Lord, and I love Him. I love Him. I love Him. I love Him. I'm in love, but I just want y'all just to know that it's a positive place. You got positive channels that are out here, and we ain't gonna come and just hunt you down, but we just want to let you know that it's an option. All you got to do, you can go anywhere and see people eating, and I'm not knocking the channel, eating and all that juice and stuff is going all down their face. But why can't we have something positive for you to do? Something that just give you some positive energy. Get you a coloring book and just color. Get your notebook and just write you some positive words down. Put them up and get you some sticky notes and put you some positive stuff there. Because we all have bad days. We do. But we got to just stay. We got to uplift each other. We got to uplift each other. And this thing called life. And we was not meant to be here alone. But you got to start off uplifting yourself. I can't put the juice in your car. I can't. But I can help energize your bunny. If you already halfway there, I could keep you there. I can't just come in there just with the fun police just ready to just already be ready to amp you up. Hey, Rico the Brat. Rico, he plays a lot of good music on his channel. That's another one. And he'll also cuss you out too. But I mean, I'm not saying it on negatively. I'm just saying we all have some good energy. And sometimes you gotta go there on people. You gotta let them know, hey, this ain't what you want. But the main thing is we just gotta keep each other lifted. Said if I be lifted, I'll draw all men unto me. We gotta be lifted up. And we gotta dance. We gotta love on each other. We gotta motivate each other. You gotta say it ain't nothing wrong. When you see somebody say, hey sis, you look cute. That blue dress you got on is fire. I like that 37P. I don't know why I keep saying 37P. You really look nice today. It ain't nothing wrong with uplifting each other. Because guess what? When you somewhere cleaner than the board of health, you want somebody to tell you you look good, don't you? You be waiting on that. You be slinging and slaying, and you be wanting to hear that. That's how we got to do with each other, with each other's feelings. We got to say, hey. And if I don't see you on here, I got to check up on you and say, hey, I ain't seen my girl Be Sugar in a minute. I ain't seen Renee P in a while. I ain't seen the praying couple with their series. We got to check up on each other when we get a little quiet. Because when we get quiet, that means sometimes we trying to put it together. We just screaming it inside and we just need somebody to just say, it's going to be okay. We got to uplift each other. We got to. We got to love on each other. We got to. We got to. It's necessary. It's our contract in this thing called life. I can't call myself your friend. I can't call myself subscribing to your channel and I ain't checking on you from time to time. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I ain't on that begging asking for your cash app. I ain't doing that. But if I'm blessed in the spirit to feel like I can bless you, ain't nothing wrong with that. And it's okay to bless somebody. You ain't gotta air it. When I do things for people, I don't no, that's not because that's not sincere. You looking for some points. That ain't what you gotta do. I hate when somebody do something for somebody. I can't stand that. When and I'm not saying this is what I'm saying. You see a hobo on the street and you just gotta just film that you giving them something. You ain't gotta do that. Just give it to them. You might be embarrassing just because they ain't got no phone. They don't mean, and they can't say nothing because you're doing something for them. Just do it from your heart. You ain't got to get somebody to expose them. Because guess what? When you in your dark hour, because we all have been there, and it may happen again, you don't want nobody putting no damn camera up in your face. That ain't right. That ain't. That's being boastful. You ain't doing it from your heart. You not. That's just like Rico see me just going through and he just all on here just airing me out. What is that? That ain't right. It ain't. That when you got to use your channel properly. If you want to be blessed, if you want to have a good harvest, you got to put it in there right. You do. And there's nothing wrong with showing people when they didn't bless you. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying them people that just gotta expose people and they gotta come, if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't have had this. Look at what I did. No, that is not right. And guess what? You ain't gonna get nothing, ain't nothing good gonna come out of that. You might get robbed acting ugly. It's not authentic. That's right. It's not. It's not right. It's not right. And guess what? That's that person. And then my thing is this. It's nothing wrong with doing it. But what I'm saying is ask that person, do you mind if I put this out there? Because I mean, sometimes you do just want to just show people, let me just show them that this is nothing wrong with being a giver. That's cool to do it that way. But just to put them on blast, no, no, that ain't right. But if somebody trip in front of me, I am gonna film it if my camera, if I got juice on my battery. But just being just long as I mean, if they ain't hurt themselves, if it's just a regular, just a trip or something, or something crazy happened, then. But just to just catch somebody completely down, busting and discussing, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to get my subscription service up. Cause guess what? We all got products that sell. That's why we on here. We all got products that sell. What worked for Tristan Bell, it ain't gonna work for me. Cause that's Tristan Bell channel. And that's what God placed in him. What worked for Renee P? It ain't gonna work for me. It just ain't gonna work for me because she got different ingredients than I do. B Sugar got different ingredients than I do. Praying Couple, they got different ingredients than I do. And there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not saying that to be spiteful or nothing. I'm saying that to plug us out because we all the plug. We all are the plug. We all the plug. But we just got to go by this thing the right way. It's rules. It's certain stipulations. And it's not to expose people. No, that's right. But it's like we all have good channels. Thank you. Thank you for still to be listening, Miss Nancy Wilson. I'll let me stop. But I sure was like, I kept looking at that picture. I said, she looked just like Nancy Wilson. I'm glad you let me know that I wasn't going crazy. That really is Nancy Wilson, okay? But we have to watch how we move. We do. We have to definitely watch how we move. And we gotta laugh. Ain't nothing wrong with laughing. Ain't nothing wrong with crying neither. Because we gotta get it out. Because if we don't release that stuff, we'll be sitting in somebody's hospital bed. And just think, you got people that's on here surfing. You just don't know how you may have made an impact on their life by uplifting their spirits. This is all a ministry. It is. When you cooking, it's a ministry. When you doing something funny, it's you ministering to people because you making them laugh. Or you making them think about remembering, they reminiscing something. We just have to be so mindful of what we put out here. You do. You just can't just come in here airing out people. It's respect. Exactly. We have to respect each other's space. And we have to respect each other. I can't just go over to somebody's house just being reckless and expecting my fruit to grow. It should die. It should wither away because it's the wrong intentions. That's why it's so important to just make sure you dream big. Don't sit there saying, well, I just want to get my 1,000 subscribers and I just want to get my 4,000 watch hours. No, you wanna rock this thing. Tupac, go ahead and rock this. You wanna be up there with them big people, with the big one. See, I don't know the big names, but you want to be up there with them people that's getting a bag. People that's just getting up every morning and just filming. and they traveling and they eating what they want. They ain't eating no pinto beans. You want to get them numbers right, but you can't kill people in the process of doing that. We can't be Kim Kardashian people, and we can't be Ray J people either. We got to get this thing right. We want to be able to take care of our families. We want to be able to just be, just be straight. We just got to get it right. Tristan B, I feel so glad he didn't get himself all fresh and so clean, clean. But the main thing is just be mindful of what you're doing. Don't get so caught up in these hypes of how these people be on here going back and forth with each other. You're getting distracted from your calling when you do that. You taking sides. You don't even know these people. They ain't none of your business. Stay in your lane and stay in your channel and promote your shit. That's what you do. Don't be in here trying to, oh, well, such and such and such and that ain't none of your business. Because while you over there being negative and following that, your numbers gonna be going down because you're going by this thing the wrong way. And we already know that they snatch numbers all the time anyway. Don't get lost in the sauce. Love on you and love on the people that subscribe to you and that's true to your subscription. We gotta get this thing right. That's right. Exactly, we do, and we have to laugh at ourselves. Sometimes I have to look at myself and laugh at myself. And we just being here just laughing. We talking about me and myself, me, myself, and I. We just being here just laughing because that's what we supposed to be doing. I don't want to be looking old and just crusty, busted. No, I want to look good, and I want my pockets right, and that's what we all want. You can sit up here and say, "Oh, I'm just trying." No, you're not. You trying to get paid, and I'm trying to get paid with you. We gonna lift each other up. We gonna laugh. We gonna cry. We might even do a step or a two-step together. I got that two-step thing perfected too, because I ain't no dancer. Can't dance, can't cook. But I can make somebody laugh and I can uplift their spirit. We all have different things that make up our chemistry. So we gotta make sure we tap into it. Don't get so lost in trying to get them numbers that you lose sense of yourself and your pride and your dignity. Don't lose yourself. Don't lose yourself in somebody that ain't worth your time. Don't let them win. Love yourself and love the people that are around you. Love the ones that love you. That's what my grandmama used to tell me. Don't like the ones that like you. I mean, how she put it, you like the ones that like you. Don't like the ones that you like. Because the ones that you like, they're the ones that's gonna just have you all mixed up and discombobulated. You liking him because he look good, but he treats you like a piece of garbage, a doormat. Like the one, like old ugly Willie. He ain't gonna steer you wrong because he like you. He like you. Only time you need to be with somebody fine. No, I ain't even gonna say that because that wouldn't. I'm gonna say it's when you're trying to reproduce because you don't want no ugly kids. But we just gotta just love the ones that love us. Cause you get somebody that's fine and reproduce with them, and you taking care of your seed by yourself. So I wasn't gonna say I had to check myself. But the main thing is we just gotta love ourselves. When you love yourself, God will give you what you want. And when you specific at what you want, you will get it. But you got to put in the work on yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. Take time with yourself. Date yourself. You should get you a piece of paper and just write a whole bunch of positive things. And every day just speak that stuff over your life. Speak the goodness over your life. But if you want to just not grow and barely get by, just keep being negative and you see where that's going to get you. Just keep being a loser. A loser don't need no help. They don't. They don't need no cheerleader because they already down. There's nothing wrong with perfecting your craft. Your craft. So that means you got to brush up on some things and do just that. We are all family, Miss Nancy Wilson, Marilyn Gill. We are all family here. We're gonna snatch up on each other. We're gonna love up on each other. And we're gonna uplift each other. Yes, Praying Couple Series 8. I'm telling you, that is one good channel. Renee P, she got that one video up there, but it's a good video. Every being Marilyn Gail, she can cook. She can cook. She can cook. B Sugar can cook too. And she did the hell out that challenge. Chef Finders Wine can cook too. These are all people. I'm saying the cookers because I can't cook. But the main thing is love your people. Get to know them. Get follow and because you can find different tips on there that can get you through. That can help your channel out. But also the main thing is hit the subscribe button. If the person ain't in nothing crazy, they ain't drinking blood, looking crazy and acting crazy. It ain't talking crazy, ain't looking like they getting ready to get in the white van. It's okay to ring on that doorbell. Yeah, but that's the main thing. Just take up time. Just be encouraged. Stay positive. Write the vision and make it plain. Like I said, get you a notebook and a pen and paper, and just sit there and just write down where you want to be 5 years from now. And make sure that you taking your vitamins and you drinking your water and you eating the right foods and vegetables. Yes. I ain't doing the hot chip challenge. No, ma'am. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I don't like hot food. I like mild sauce. Just remember the best is yet to come. All we got to do is just tap into this thing. Do good and good will follow you. And don't always be looking for somebody else to give you some accolades. Don't always look for that. You got to encourage yourself because it's going to come a time when you by yourself. So you got to already be ready. And sometimes you just going to be by yourself. We got to get through this thing because we by ourselves all the time. So you got to just say, touch yourself. I am beautiful. I am loved. I got what it takes. I got some pretty feet and hands. I'm going to go get that 27 piece. I'm going to go get that little outfit. I'm going to go over there and clean out my car. I'm going to go for a walk. You just got to just touch on yourself. Yes. We just got to love ourselves. We got to. Um, and then too, it come a time when you don't even have no more words. So that's when you pick up your phone and you say, "Hey Siri, give me something positive. Hey, give me something positive to read. Give me some positive words. Let me find some inspiration." We got these phones all day long. So we got to tap into them. We got to tap into them. And then you got to get your juke on. If you got to get a twerk in and dance, you got to just keep yourself uplifted. You got to. You got to. You got to be encouraged. What y'all cooking tonight? Praying Couple Cooking Series. What y'all cook today? Chef Finest Wine. What you cook today? Being Marilyn K. What you cook today? Renee P. What you cook today? Oh, Rico said he just got him some wine. Rico, what you cook today? We just gotta have this thing. My thing is, we gotta uplift each other. Tristan Bell, you done showered and everything. What you cook? Okay. But what you gonna eat after you finish with all of that? I know you said you a vegan. I'm telling you. She did that thing. She took it like a G. I said, Dad, I feel you with that. I had went up there and swiped my card at Fisherman's Island and got me some food with my link card. I cooked some fried chicken, homemade mashed potatoes and peas. That sound real good. Now I got a question for the people that cook. How do you all make meatloaf? Thank you so much, Praying Couple Cooking Series. But yes, how do y'all make meatloaf? Thank you so much. You have a blessed evening as well, Praying Couple Cookers. I'm telling y'all need to check out Praying Couple Cooking Series. On that channel, she be on there pleading the blood of Jesus, frying chicken, and giving you the word. They a loving couple. Real animated series of people. Oh, that okay. I remember seeing that taco. Oh, I know that was real spicy. Y'all can have that. Okay. Well, I thank you so much for coming into my life. I appreciate you for coming. I know that's why I was trying to just figure out just one way to do it. I know everybody do it different ways, but how you do it one way? Somebody was telling me you put breadcrumbs in it. Then somebody else was telling me you put what is tomato sauce in it, tomato paste. How do you make it stick so it ain't no little hamburger? I know you gotta have okay eggs, breadcrumbs, okay Lipton onion soup mix, seasons, tomato paste. Okay, that sounds real good. Veggie pizza is good. It is with extra cheese. Ricotta, it is really good. Really. Vicky, thank you so much for letting me know how you do your meatloaf. I know that was beef sugar 100. So how do you do yours, Vicky? I was reading meatloaf and then I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to make a vet. Okay, that sounds real good. So the meat for on the veggie, do you put tofu for the meatloaf? And I had just had some vegan from I can't believe it's not meat, and that is really good. I was really shocked how good it was. We be thinking we missing something and not having meat. I tried it, it still tasted like meat. So kudos to you all that are vegans in here. God bless your heart and all your parts. Hamburger, bell pepper, onion, eggs, seasoning, tomato sauce, and paste. Okay, no breadcrumbs for you. Okay, that's good. Well, don't go off of what I say about the breadcrumbs being Marilyn Gill. You ask a professional now. Don't go off of what I'm saying. Okay, that's good. So what's the difference between tofu and Beyond Meat? I know I'm probably mixing it all up. And I got some meat. And Beyond Meat is good. It really is. It's really good. And it's something how we be thinking, oh, I cannot, I gotta have me some meat. I tried that stuff. That's the Beyond Meat is really good. I put eggs, milk, crackers. I did hear that. Ritz crackers, onions, cheddar cheese, salt, and pepper. And then on top of it, I put a half a cup of ketchup, half a cup of brown sugar, 1 teaspoon of mustard on top. And that's something how that sound real good. I be tripping like how people be putting mustard on stuff. They be making like that be their base on a lot of stuff. I honestly don't know. I'm 2 months into this journey with no meats, and I'm loving it so far. That's excellent. Now I hear they say that when you become vegan, that when you boo boo, that it don't smell no more. After you get it, after you clean everything, they say they don't smell no more. I was like, wow, I would love for that to happen. That do sound good. Wow. Well, congratulations with you and your on your journey. And once you stop eating meat, you can't go back to it. It's gonna make you sick. I put a little mustard in my baked bean. I have heard that too. In my baked beans, I put ground turkey, and I got to have me some meat in my bean. I can't eat it without no meat. So I guess if I was to go vegan, I would have to put that Beyond Meat in there. But it's so shocking how that Beyond Meat is so good. I was just like, wow. I'm like, okay, this ain't bad. Okay, okay, okay. Got to be more careful. It is pretty, pretty, pretty good. Don't knock it until you try. Because at first I was like, I can't do that. Man, I was licking the bottom of the plate. Like, whoop, whoop. It was pretty, 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 pretty good. Just keep looking up. I'm thinking about doing that would be great. I would definitely be there. I wonder what's in the Beyond Meat too, because it tastes like meat. It really do. But you could tell it's not meat when you cook it because it be kind of dry. Or maybe it's cause me because I'm a newbie to that world of doing that. But it's pretty good. It is. It's pretty, pretty, pretty good. You already made it a lifestyle change. Taking it one day at a time. That's right. Cause Rico, you don't what did you don't miss being eating meat, or have you always been a vegan? And it's all in the seasonings. I agree. But you could come together with a good combination. But you gotta have them seasonings right. You gotta cut them bell pepper, green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, orange, yellow, green, purple, all of them. You gotta put all them juices together to make it pop. Make it right. So who is y'all favorite singer? Who do you enjoy listening to music wise? I know Rico the Brat, he be listening to a lot of Nicki Minaj. Or maybe it's somebody that look like Nicki Minaj. Is it Doja Cat? I know Renee P. She like old school. That's right. Anyone is welcome. Going once, going twice. Yeah, Rico is a vegan. Yeah. Yeah, snatch him up. Rico is deep. He a deep dude, but he will cuss you out. Now he just be like, he just be on there snapping sometimes. I think somebody be getting him to go to the left in 2.2 seconds. But he real cool though. We not even gonna say that. I can't even believe you said that. But yeah, anything y'all want? Oh, that's wonderful. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I like. You know who I really enjoy, and he was such a gift to this world. Donnie Hathaway, and I think that's like really what had me going to this positive thinking because I just really hate has so many people that silently cry and they be mentally ill. That whole Naomi Judd thing that kind of threw me off. And the reason why I say that it threw me off was the fact that she was 76 years old and the way that she went with it, it really shocked me. And it's like we never know what people go through. It's so many people that have just harmed themselves. And it's like I just wish that we could just uplift each other. We don't know what each one of us has got going on in our mind. Besides what they project out, what they type out, what we see in the live. But that's all still a facade. People are crying and dying in the inside. Exactly. Are you like R&B and oldies? Smokey Robinson, Barry White, Charlie. Yeah, Charlie Wilson is my favorite. Charlie Wilson and Anthony Hamilton. Oh my goodness, that's some singing brothers. But it's just the fact that I just hate that it's so many people that are just so frustrated and so upset, and they don't know where to turn. And some of them are on medicine and some of them self medicate. And it's just so important that we able to just let people know or let them see when they Google different things that this is something that can help them. And music is the main thing that can help us all. We gotta have that music. That music is what uplifts our spirits. That music is what gets us going. Landrell. Who is that, Rico? But you just don't know what a person be going through. And people be smiling to keep from crying. Well, we'll never know. And then they see, and that one last thing that they see, and that take them off the deep end because they was already there, but they was trying to get something positive in them. And don't get me wrong, you could be as positive as you can, and a person's still gonna do what they want to do because we have no control over that. But we have control over our person, and that's staying positive and having a good support group. It's important to have a good support group. Exactly, Rico. And they are people. They reach for social media for a relief. Hey, Rochelle Vanderpool, welcome, welcome, welcome. Like, subscribe, like. But it's like, and most of the people that got money, they be so miserable. They be so miserable. Like I look at the way Tracy Braxton was treated amongst her sisters. They didn't support her. And the main thing, the reason why I think that they didn't support her is because she sided with the father and that she stayed in Maryland. And they felt that she could have went on with them. But they probably was like that all the while. But the main thing is, I just really feel she was crying silently. Then you got this one sister that don't never shut their mouth up and always got something hateful to say about somebody. That's not what I wanted my channel to be. I wanted my channel to be uplifting. I want my channel to be just being spreading good news, spreading laughter. And like Rico said, somebody might be crying right now. But if it's something that we could have said to uplift their spirit while they was on their journey, that means a lot to me. 11. I ain't never heard of Londrell. Y'all heard of Londrell? Rico the Brat, you from Puerto Rico, right? Is this a Puerto Rican singer? I'm just trying to find who. And then I can't Google right now. And then the other phone on the chart, I'm going to have to find who Londrell is. But it's just so many people that are just living, that are not living their truth, that are hiding it. And I felt like she was one that was going through the most. Then it was like she had what she did have, she had her niece that she loved, and she said it was like her daughter. And she passed, I think, a couple years before Tracy passed. But it just seemed like Tracy Braxton she had nobody that supported her. To me, besides her son, I don't even think her husband, and I think her father supported her. And it's like we all need that support. We gotta have that. And there's so many people that don't have that, and they need that, and they searching for that, and they don't know where to go to get it. But if I could do something, say something, make them laugh, I want to do that. That's my assignment. That's why I got my channel, Good Vibes. I don't want nobody just be looking at me saying, "Dang, she know dang on well she shouldn't have got into that outfit, looking all crazy, head turned around." I want it to be where we could all uplift each other, where you all can feel comfortable. If you want to get on the panel and talk about your day, or if you want to get up there and sing a song or tell a joke, you could do that here. Or if you just want to just sit back and just listen to somebody uplift you and make you feel good, you could come here for that. And you could come here for all these people that are in my channel. All the people that are in the live, we all are in a good headspace. Because we all going through something. We are. Oh, okay. Wow. And it's a he, Londrell. As at first, I'm like, I thought you said Linnell. I'm saying, who in the? I'm like, Linnell is a comedian. But the whole thing is, we got to help each other. We got to uplift each other. We got to have that. We got to be each other plug to something positive. We got to. You could go anywhere, 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 get something negative. We need to create it to where we just be positive. Or we just laugh just the whole time we on here just laughing. When you laughing, you feel good inside. And there's so many people that have been abused and been frustrated, and something traumatic happened to them when they was a child. When something happened to you when you was bad as a child, you still that same child. You still that same person that all that stuff happened to. You never move on from it because you didn't have a chance to release it and get some help. Or just a, and let's be real, a lot of us ain't got no money for that, or we don't want to be used upon as being a statistic. But you got to do something. You gotta find something positive. You gotta find meaning to your life. That's rewarding. You gotta. It's a reward to help others, to be a blessing to somebody else. We gotta help each other. That's our assignment. I ain't on here saying that you just supposed to be out here giving it, just handing money out. But if you could just tell somebody, "Hey, you look nice today." When you walk around in the street, don't that make you feel good when you walk past somebody and they say, "Wow, look at you. Your hair really looks nice. Wow, who cuts your hair?" Even if you lying, you just don't know what that is really doing to that person. That make them feel good. Or you know what? I made some lunch today. I didn't eat it because I had a big breakfast. Here's some lunch. Kind words and good deeds go a long, long way. And there's nothing wrong with that. And in the midst of you doing that, you ain't got to film that on your YouTube channel. Just do it. Just do it. Just be of encouragement. Or just, just like I said, I was saying one day, it's ways that we could get our community in a positive strength. We could just go somewhere and just put positive notes up. Hey Norm, how you doing? You didn't miss nothing. We just sitting up here just talking about positivity and just being a good force. Did you see Baby's Kids? You get around to that one just yet? And anybody that haven't saw Baby's Kids need to check it out. It's a good one. If you need to revisit it just for some good laughter, go for it. Another movie I recommend, I've been putting the plug out, The Prince of Egypt. It was such a wonderful. To me, it's just as good as The Lion King, cartoon wise. It don't. And I'm telling you, speak to somebody, they'll look at you like it's gonna come a time when you can't open up your mouth and say nothing, and you're gonna wish you would have did some of the stuff that I said to do. So just love on people. So just love on somebody. Kind words go a long way. Did you like Baby's Kids? That's a classic. But it's just think, if you was with somebody and then they got sick and you was the last person that was with them and you didn't speak to them and you was just negative and mean to them, how would you feel? But if you was with that person and you gave them a compliment, that would make you feel good before they ended up in the hospital. And hell, somebody may be in the hospital that's listening to my voice right now. But the main thing is, we gotta uplift each other, people. We got to. It ain't nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with you going through. Cause let's be real, you got some people out of your subscriptions that you vibe with. Y'all just clean. Y'all click, 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 click. Ain't nothing wrong with saying, hey, just checking on you. Not being nosy. Just encourage. Just give them a thumbs up. Just smile on their channel. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not. That'll go a long way. Cause you never know. Cause we all cry on the inside from time to time. Cause we have to. We have to. We have to uplift each other. We are not in this world alone. And it's good to let people know that. It's some people that's sick and shut in, they can't even get out. So this is their only sense of entertainment. And all they sitting there doing is watching negative stuff all day long. But if they come across you and you said something positive, or you just said, hey, something simple, 2 letters, hi, that could go a long way. We just got to be of encouragement. Got to. Now don't be acting like no creep. Just saying, ooh, you just really just, ooh. No. But just being encouragement, saying, you know what? I really enjoy your content. Or you know what? Did you get your hair done? It looks nice today. But it's just so important to just uplift each other. It's so important to just check on your people that you get along with on here or just on social media in general. You never know what a person is going, so you might be the last voice that they hear before they check up out of here. So try to say something, try to be of some substance. Try to have set a foundation of goodness. We do not always have to be with the tea. We could sometimes be pouring somebody a tea and just being a service to somebody. Helping at a soup kitchen. Or just being just being kind to our neighbors. Some of y'all see y'all neighbors and that's all you do. You see your neighbors. They go their way and you go your way. But it ain't nothing wrong with being kind. It's not. It's nothing wrong with just looking out for each other. It's nothing wrong with that. That don't mean you steady handing ketchup. I don't. Now that's one thing I don't do. But if you need something, I will do it. But see, some people, you give them an inch, they take a mile. You give them one thing, next thing you know, they coming over for dinner every day out the week, and they tell them, "Oh, girl, you a good cook." I know you lying, but the main thing is be of good cheer, be of encouraging, be some inspiration. It's nothing wrong when you see a kid that's going through and you give them a couple dollars if they hurting. It's nothing wrong if you just see somebody and you just say, "Hey, I just want to say hi," because you never know what they are going through. Because they going through something. They are. They holding it in. And it's also like if you need some inspirational books, Google. If you just need to, and another thing too I like to do, it calms my nerves. I go to that dollar store, I get me a coloring book, I go old school. Get that 64 pack of crayon and I color. You can hang them pictures up in your area, in your room, in your house, and just be of encouragement, you know? Just say you love. I love you. You could do also like with your good friends. It's about to start getting warm outside. You can get them little things at the dollar store where they have you can have your own paint and sip. You ain't got to charge nobody. Just tell them just go on to the dollar store and get that easel, get that paint and them colors and go for it. And it's just building relationships. It's building a bond, and we all need that. I can't say I love you and I show love to you. That's an action word. It's an action word. That's just like you in a relationship with somebody, and they tell you, oh, they love you. Oh, I really enjoy time spending with you. Oh, we have a good time together. But then you may see them once a month, and it ain't because they work. Those are love is an action word. We do. We all need positive words in order for us to grow, like a plant. You cannot, if you, those of you who have green thumbs that plant, y'all know they have plants. Y'all know in order for that plant to grow, you got to do what you got to have some positive words for that plant. Same thing with that child. You raising a child, you can't tell them they stink and they ugly and go make me a ham sandwich. You got to uplift them. You got to nurture to them. You got to spend time with them. You got to listen to them how they ask them how their day was. You can't just be so into yourself that you didn't just let them just figure it out on their own. But that's what happens with a lot of people nowadays. They just push to the side. Ain't nobody spending no time with them. You got people that are in senior buildings. They don't nobody spend no time with them. Only time they spend time with them is when they changing them. And guess what? They halfly doing that. We gotta push positive stuff. There's so many people that don't know which way is up. They don't know what to do with their life. They thinking about ending it all. But if you go in there, if you just say something positive, because like I said, you don't know what people going through. But if you was the last person that they talked to, you might be able to turn that thing around. And I mean it like surfing through your channel. Ain't nothing wrong with saying, "Hey, how you doing? Subscribe to my channel." I always got something good to say. I always got something positive to say. People need that. They need it. Because this world is dying of just negativity. You look at the news, negative. The numbers are going up. We're going to have to get the booster 37 with the 37 piece. People are just, they lost. And we got to lift them up. If you don't get nothing else out of what I'm saying, I just want you to be positive. Because when you shooting positivity in your life, in your channel, on your social media link ups, on Hangout, that's going to manifest and it's going to grow into something real good. You're going to reap a real good. And you're not doing it for just a reward. You're doing it because you want to save somebody. You want to save somebody in this damn world. You want to save somebody. You want to uplift their spirits. We gotta push positivity. There's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with you going last smile. You ain't gotta always be looking crazy. Because you just don't know what a person come across when they come across your channel, what they dealing with. They trying to laugh. They trying to keep from getting ready to bust somebody upside the head and just end it all. But we got to uplift each other. We got to. Positive words, positive people, positive. And you know how many people is sick? It's so crazy. I look at a lot of people that I done went to school with, a lot of people I come across, a lot of people that are in my apartment complex that are sick. And I don't say in no senior building, but what I'm saying is just be a good cheer. Let your light shine even when the camera ain't rolling. Let your light shine even when the camera ain't rolling. Let your light shine even when the camera ain't rolling. Encourage people. People learn about you by just looking to see how you treat yourself and your kids and your surroundings. If you walking around being negative, ain't nothing good gonna come out there but a negative situation. Those of you that are looking for a significant other, you ain't gonna magnet nothing good being negative. But like I said, don't be no fool. You gotta watch them signs with people, because people will always reveal to you their intentions. They can only be the representative for so long. Sooner or later, their intentions are gonna come out because they're gonna tell on themselves. You're gonna start saying, wait a minute. Yes, let the light shine because the world is so dark. It's so dark. Renee P, you know it's so dark. Vicky, you know it's so dark. Norm, you know it's so dark. Being Marilyn Gale, you know it's so dark. Rico the Brat, you know it's so dark. Rochelle Vanderpool, you know it's so dark. It's so dark. And we got to just be uplifting. And even if you say, man, put on some music, put on some music for yourself. Dance your way out of that situation. Dance your way out that situation. Straight up. Please always uplift each other. It's another young lady in my apartment complex. She has been on drugs since she was 13. And she just the walking dead. The walking dead. And I think she got like 4 kids. And I think the young lady is like, I want to say 35. And it's like, when people are going through, you can only like speak to them because they don't really want you to say too much to them. But if you catch them, when you catch them, you might be able to, hey, hey, how you doing? But you can't say, do you need some help? Because see, the people get offensive. But if you just be consistent with just speaking to a person, you just never know. They may ask you one day, I need some help. I need somebody to take me here. Yes, yes. And what's the crazy part about it is, it's like she has family that stays here and they try to help her. But you can't help nobody that don't want no help. So they try to get her kids for her. But then the next thing you look up and she got her kids again. Have a good night. I understand, be sugar. And I appreciate you for coming. And don't forget to film when you doing that the next thing you cook something. Or the next time, I know y'all will be filming with the next hot chip thing. But you have a good night and thank you so much for coming out. But remember the whole thing, if you don't get nothing else out of my channel, all I want us all to do is be positive. That's it. Be positive. Be positive on your channel. Be positive with your neighbors. The only time you should not just be in good spirits when you're going to church, for those who go to church. Let your light shine. Be good to people. Be nice. Then it's another lady I know. It's so many people that I know that are on dialysis. And they like in their 30s. It's so many people that are sick. But and the thing is, somebody that's going through, they don't want you to feel sorry for them. And don't feel sorry for them. You just uplift their spirit. You make them laugh. That's one thing. Don't pity nobody, but pray for 'em. Pray for them. Don't look down on 'em. I don't look down on that young lady that's on them drugs, cause don't nobody know what she going through. It's just sad. It's just sad though what people go through. It is, but it's something how it's so many people, like I said, that I know that are just going through. They need some assistance. They need some kind words, and that's the main thing. They need kind words. I remember I was looking on Joel Osteen one evening. This was a while back. And because I really don't watch him now, because I kind of venture off and listen to other stuff now. But he was talking about his mother, and his mother had the doctor had gave her like 6 months to live, and she had cancer, and she was trying to figure out, she was just trying to uplift her spirits. So she said, because she had gotten real skinny, and she felt like she was withering away. So what she did was she started hanging up all the pictures in her house on when she was doing good, looking good, in good spirits. And she snapped up out of that thing. She snapped up out of it. And you know why? Because she spoke life over her situation. And she lived, I think they said like it was like 5 years after that because they were telling her story. And Renee P, you are a blessing. You are truly a blessing. And it's just something. It's something with. I think it's something in this food because it's a lot of young people that their bodies are shutting down, and it ain't all from bad habits with people. It's something in this food because it's just a lot of people that are just going through so many ailments. And that's why it's so important when you speak good over you, you don't you feel better? When you say over yourself, "Ooh, I don't feel good. Ooh, I'm tired. Ooh, I'm sad. Ooh, I better go take a nap. Ooh, I'm so tired." That takes so much out of you saying that. That's why I couldn't work in no mental facility. When they said you got already had your fist balled up, I'm always smiling, skinning and grinning. That'll take too much away from me. I couldn't do it. And I commend people that do it. Renee P, I'm so thankful that you got your transplant. But there's so many people that ain't gonna get it. They will not get it. It's just, I mean, it just is what it is. I hate to see that, but there's so many people that won't have that good story that you got. And that's a blessing that you love fruits and vegetables. And guess what? When you eating fruits and vegetables, you cleaning out your system from all of the toxic stuff. You have beautiful skin. And you just be on the top of your game. Because when I look at your picture, you look like a Barbie doll. And that's from them fruits and vegetables. That's from eating right. But that's the whole thing. It's nothing wrong with showing a person a compliment. You ain't got to always wait on somebody to compliment you. Sometimes just seeing the reward in somebody else's face is all you need because you never know what a person is going through. Renee P, that is so much of a blessing. It really is. And I thank you for that, for sharing that. There's so many people that are hurting in the inside and about to bust and they don't know what to do, where to go. Well, that's why I say just come on the good vibes. We gonna uplift your spirit. If you got a channel, we gonna subscribe to your channel. Long as you ain't eating cat guts or nothing like that, we can make this thing happen. I have to promote positivity. And anybody that follow me on any other social media, that's what they gonna find. They're gonna find what I'm promoting on here. They'll find the same thing. Positivity. And what people fail to realize about different channels and social media, what you post, what you do, that's your obituary. If you on here and all you got is negative stuff, you always got the tea, you going off on people, you beating people up. That's what your real obituary is. What you posting, what you putting out there. And I've always been taught good news travel a long way. It travels a long way. And that's what we need. We need love. We need each other. We need just to be positive. I can't grow if I'm walking backwards. I got to be positive. I got to be able to stand up straight. In order for me to stand up straight, I got to say, "Come on, I got to talk some goodness over me. I got to keep it in a positive way. I can't be negative. When I'm negative, but I mean, I'm just not a negative person. But if I was to be negative, that would take so much from my spirit, because that would take so much from my personality, and I can't do it. Absolutely. Because if you was going through all that and you had a negative spirit, that would have took you out. Meaning you just would have just accepted, and you weren't going to accept it because you had to keep yourself in a good headspace. And you just don't know when you are in a positive state, that keeps your body going. It do. It keeps your body going. If everything bad going for me, it's gonna be even worse when I get home. Cause I done already done sowed the seeds of just negative thinking, negative vibes. And then I got a negative surrounding. Then I'm in a negative relationship. Then I got negative friends. Don't get me wrong. I got negative friends around me that I didn't grew up with. But I have to do them in moderation because I'm not gonna let them take from me. I'm not gonna let them have me thinking about their problems that they don't want to change. In order for you to change something, you have to change it. I can't do that. But I can try to keep you uplifted. But if you want to stay negative, then that's on you. But if I just keep promoting good, eating right, drinking water, eating vegetables, eating fruits, that's what's gonna happen. Good things. And also common sense. If you know doggone well your doctor told you you got to take your blood pressure medicine and you got to take your high cholesterol pill, you better take your medicine. But I'm also gonna tell you too, go to the health food store and get you some and take you some other alternate too. I mean, I'm gonna tell you just take your medicine, but also try to find a healthy regimen too. Because it's something, and this is with all the medicine. They repairing one thing and then the next thing you know, your kidneys and shut down. So it's so good to just try to eat right and try to just keep yourself in a good place. Gotta keep yourself in a good place. We gotta be the pottery that keep growing and going and moving forward and reaching and grabbing. You gotta breathe in and breathe out. And them meditation videos, they work. OMG McGee. I love those meditation videos. They are awesome. They're so soothing. That's one thing. If you don't have no money to get you a massage, you download one of them meditation apps. Just try it. Just say, give me a free meditation. Because a lot of them ain't free. They be trying to get their coin. I agree. If you take your because it's something, all of these medicines, they all go to kidney failure. All of them. And that's why it's so important. You got to speak that thing. I'm always praying for people. People I don't even know. You know why? Because they need prayer. Because a lot of people don't have a relationship with God. They don't know what it is, what it's like. Because He rocks you in the midnight hour, and He keeps you. I know He keep me. I know that ain't gas. I know that's God for me in my life. But you're right. If you read the pros and cons to that medicine, you wouldn't take it. But I'm gonna still take my medicine, even though I know the downfall. I'm gonna still take my blood pressure medicine. But I'm gonna do beets. I can't do beets, so I got the beet peel. But it's so many side effects, and that's why it's so important that we have to manifest good things over our life. We got to do that. I can't walk around here just promoting negative things because that's gonna keep my pressure messed up. That's just like me just trying to just say, just I'm just steady, just everything. Anytime you see me, all it is negative. But that's probably why you want all the medicines because you're crazy. Because you can't never see nothing good out of nothing. I want goodness over all of us. I want positive things over all of us. I want us all to be millionaires on our channels. And we will be. But you got to speak it over your life. If I believe it for you, you got to believe it for yourself. Don't say, this, I really ain't going nowhere. This channel was really moving slow. It's a process. If we all came in here and got where we needed to be and then some, we wouldn't understand the true meaning of a struggle. Because the struggle on here is real. But it ain't for everybody. That's why it's so important for you to sit there and come up with your game plan. You got to write down, okay, what am I good at? Okay, I can do this. I can't do that, but I could do this. And the next thing you know, you got 20 different things to put up under your description of what you can do. So just do it. Don't sit there and look at other people's channels. Get yours going too. But also subscribe to that channel. Because guess what? That person got something that you can use on your channel. Then you got liver damage. That's so right. That's so right. That is so right. It's so many people that just hold on to baggage. You know how many people that have lost loved ones due to this situation that we dealing with now? So they screaming, help. And you can look and see it in their face that they struggling with stuff. But all you doing is talking about what Ray Ray and Pookie and them did to you. Look at that person's face and see they hurting. Uplift their spirit. Just say, hey, how you doing? How's it going? How your kids doing? It's so many people out here that's just screaming, help. You can see it in their face. Help. Help them. Give them some scripture. Or just give them a couple dollars. They might just need something. Get them something to eat with. But like I said, when you do something for somebody, it ain't got to be put on social media because it's gonna come a time where what you done did to somebody else is gonna be on social media. Let your light shine. Let your light shine. And you don't have to dim your light to let somebody else light shine. Just work on you. Don't be jealous of somebody else and what they got. That's theirs. That's theirs. It's okay for you to clap for other people when they coming up. It's okay when you see your neighbor with a new car. It's okay to tell them, girl, your car really look nice. It's okay. Because it's going to come a time when your time going to come too. But right now, God testing you to see how you going to act when you get your stuff. I had got them, that I had went to Fisherman Island and used my link card. And and I got some shrimp and some crab legs yesterday. It's like a seafood boil that you get with your link card. You know what to do to the pandemic. You know they linking it up. So I bought it yesterday, and I ain't eat it because I ate yesterday's leftovers. Because I knew my son wasn't gonna eat my leftovers. Because like I told y'all, I cannot cook. He eats some things I make though. But yeah, but it's that's what I'm eating tonight. Yeah. What you eating tonight? But it's just my whole thing is wait your turn. Be of good courage. Be of good spirits. Cause you being tested. When somebody cuss you out, you ain't gotta always cuss them out. You can walk away. But sometimes you do got to get them told. I agree. But sometimes you being tested. You never know. A lot of times back in the biblical days, it was angels walking on the earth, and they didn't pass their test, and they didn't reap a good harvest. And God told them such and such and such and such was gonna happen, and they ignored the calling. They did what they wanted to do, and that's why in the midst of this pandemic, we got to keep ourselves uplifted. You can't just be walking around always negative because you're gonna make this situation worse than what it is. We never would have thought that we would have lived in this state that we in right now. But thanks be to God, we making it through. Scratching and surviving, we making it through. But you ain't gonna never make it out this situation always being negative. And don't get me wrong, you're gonna have your bad days. But you gotta come out of that. You gotta come out of that. You got to. I want you to. I want what's best for you. Got to. We gotta just, we gotta just, we gotta just be encouraged. Don't fall for the okey doke. And don't let people get in your head and trip you up. People have you so tripped up in their problems and they somewhere that moved on laughing at you because they got you tripped up and you trying to figure out which way is up. That ain't how this thing work. That's right. Everyone is welcome. And Renee P, I'm just so thankful you have a testimony. You are truly blessed. God has really smiled on you, and He smiled on all of us. Don't take it lightly, and I know you don't, but you are a walking testimony. And I hope one day that God see fit that you tell your testimony when you're ready for it, if that's what you see fit to do. Because it's just so easy to just brush stuff off. Don't brush. I know you don't. Hey, Kate, how you doing? Good vibes to you as well. Welcome, welcome. You at work? My second shifters. But yeah, it's just so many people that have lost so many people and they don't know what to do. It's so many people that are just frustrated because things ain't going their way. It's so many people that are just ready to take that last pill to end it all. You got to touch yourself, encourage yourself, and keep going. It's so many people that are in abusive relationships. They're trying to figure out how to get out of it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you off though, but I know your mouth is hurting. I hope you take off a few days. Don't be just trying to go on in there. There's a lady on TV not singing. We just ordinary people. And she sounds beautiful. Don't you agree? But the whole thing is, it's just so many people that's just silently crying. I remember it was a song that my choir director had taught us. It was called Silent Tears from the Inside of Your Heart. When no one knows but you what you going through. When your friends don't understand that it's all in God's plan, but God hears your silent tears. God hears your silent tears. And when he introduced us that song, the spirit was so high. It was so high because it was just such a blessing to be able to relate to others because we all going through something. We are all going through something and we have to uplift each other. We do. We do. We have to uplift each other. We have to keep each other in a good space. Because, baby, this thing called life is deep. And you got to have somebody to work with you, to uplift you, to keep you going. We do. We really do. Gotta find me an angel to fly away with me. Gotta find me an angel in my life. You gotta find one. Because you can find hell, snakes, garbage, fools, Junebug. But you gotta find somebody that's gonna pull you up out that thing. And when you can't find them, you gotta look at them words that you wrote on that paper. I will make it. I am a conqueror. And this too shall pass. Encourage yourself. Love yourself. Be of good cheer. Be a helpmate to somebody. Don't tear them down. And get somebody and laugh with them. Like I say, sometimes I laugh at myself. Be sitting there looking just as crazy. Looking myself upside the head. Because I'm so thankful. We still here. Each day you got breath in your body, God still got a calling over your life. So it's important for you to tap into that calling. Don't just sit still and just say, I'm gonna be okay. It's all right. If you about to bust an inside, baby, you need some help. If you gotta check yourself and drive yourself to the hospital, you gotta do what you gotta do. But don't just sit there and end it all. Encourage yourself. This too will pass. But you gotta encourage yourself. But you also gotta get rid of that dead weight. Because that dead weight ain't gonna do nothing but bring you down. Down, 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 down. That's what it's gonna do. Because there's so many people that's going through. And I'm sorry, I'm a crybaby. I just think about God and He just make me just whew, about the bus. Because He been so good to me and my family. We have really, really, it's just really a good thing to just have peace of mind. And I'm thankful I ain't got nobody busting me upside my head trying to take my money or somebody that's irritating me and my kids. I'm thankful. I am. I got my own four walls. I got food on the table. I got a car. Hell, I got two cars, a hoopty, and and a car for my son. But we are truly blessed. And I don't take it for granted. I don't. And I don't take none of y'all for granted because I pray for everybody that come across me, whether you want me to or not. And I pray goodness over your life. I pray that you reap the good things in life. Because we done already weathered enough storms. Wouldn't you agree? I pray that we able to go into the store and get what we want to do, not have to looking at the price tag. And that's gonna come. But we gotta just keep on working this thing here, call YouTube or whatever else, or Pookie G or Hangouts or if you a TikToker, whatever it is that you do, we gonna get there. It's coming. But you gotta be patient and wait your turn in line. You gotta wait your turn in line. And for those of you who are not on here for that are just on here just for entertainment purposes, God bless your ministries. Whatever it is that you on here, God is gonna give it to you. You gonna get it yourself. You just gotta just watch who you entertain while you in there. And that go for anybody. That go for any platform. That go for anybody out in the street. You'll get to where you need to be, but you gotta watch the company that you keep while you in the process of going in that direction. You'll be around somebody be so much dead weight there, be telling you to go this way, go left, go right. They have you going in circles. They have you tripping. But once you sit back and say, wait a minute, this person keeps telling me the same thing over and over again. They gonna change. They gonna show me this. They gonna do this. We gonna get over there. When you start seeing the same pattern and the pattern ain't good, you gotta let it go. And always thank Him for everything that you have, good, bad. I thank God for the bad. Because if everything was going good in my life, I wouldn't thank Him. I'm just being real. Because, see, we'll be thinking that it's us. No, boo boo, that's God. That's God. Because it could always be worse. It's right, K-Tay. It could always be worse. I thank Him for everything. That's all right. I don't understand that mukbang stuff. So y'all got to let me know what's the deal with that stuff. That's what I want to know. When I'm sitting here looking like Miss Piggy crying over Kermie. Because that mukbang, that stuff be something serious, okay? For real, for real. And that food be looking good. No, we can't. Anytime you could click your fingers or anytime you could feel your pulse, God got something for you to do. You still on assignment. We got an assignment to do. We got work. But in order to do the work, we got to work on ourselves first. Mm-mm. So Tristan Bell, you doing a mukbang? Am I even saying it right? You doing that this weekend? The store this weekend. I ain't going to kiss everything to make it. But the main thing is just be thankful. I always try to encourage somebody to be their better self. Because you never know. People be smiling, skinning and grinning, and be about to tell the store, get ready to blow up everybody in the doggone, anybody that come across them. That's why we got to. Oh, okay. I thought you did it. Okay. See, I never understood that stuff. And I don't even think I really ever watched it. ASMR videos. Okay, just watching people eat. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be sure that I check your channel out so I can see it in motion. Just to see how it go. Cause I be seeing all that food up there, and then I be seeing. Well, really, like I said, I seen like little glimpses here and there. Cause like I said, I'm just getting into this world. I only been in this world now for like to make it count like March, beginning of March, April. Yeah, like 2 months, month and a half. But yeah, I just want y'all just to be encouraged. I don't want nobody to. We all gonna win, but but it's gonna be on different levels. When Tristan getting his, I might have to wait 3 or 4 years from that. Well, just as long as God see fit for me to see it, that's all that's all I'm asking. Let me see it. Let me reap it. Let me reap a good harvest. But I'm gonna plant some good seeds though in the process. I'm not about to be sitting up here being hateful, mad, frustrated because somebody else coming up before me. Uh-uh. I can't do that. Because what God has for me is for me, and what He got for you is for you. Okay. But it's just something else. Do y'all think Randy Jackson is sick? He look like he. I hope he not sick. And that's my whole point. These people, and just think, if you out here sick, a lot of people not gonna mention it because they don't want nobody to feel sorry for them. And that's why I say, just be encouraging, be of encouragement, for real. Don't be saying, "Oh, I hope." No, just say, when you think something, just say, what, I pray that they be okay, or I pray that this is just something that they going through and they come out of it. Because we all got a testimony. We all got one. We all got a story. We all done had some stuff that did happen to us and we don't know why it happened to us. But be thankful that you're still alive to tell a story and to show somebody, because each one of us got something. We got something that we got to share. And it happened to us for us to help somebody else. And that's what got me. When they said, when you going through something, it ain't for you, it's for you to help somebody else. I'm like, huh? The reason why is because you didn't got through it. So now it's time for you to help somebody else get through it. Yeah, that's what we do, Tristan Bill. We drop links here. We link it up. And then I go use my link card. Okay, we links it up. But the whole thing in this matter is we got to uplift each other. Don't hate on the next man. Because once you start getting that hate growing, it's going to grow and it's going to grow and it's going to grow. And next thing you know, you walking around looking just as crazy and wondering why things ain't going right in your life. Because you hate it. Because that enviousness took over your body. And now you walking around here, it's like a cancer. It just start eating away on your ass. I don't want nothing eating away on me but some good food when I want to eat some. For real. I don't want that negative stuff. I want goodness. Like I said, we got millionaires on this channel. And all these other channels too. Because guess what? Just because them other people ain't came off here, either they gonna come or they not gonna come. Either way it go, I'm still gonna reap a good one. And so are you. We gonna still reap goodness as long as we plant good seeds. That's what we gotta do. We gotta plant some good seeds. We gotta go check on each other's channel. It ain't always about your channel and what you got going on. Only reason why I'm still sitting here for 3 hours because I'm trying to get them photos and those. But the whole thing, and then y'all still here, so I'm feeling good. I'm like, okay, I can just sit here and cry a little bit. I ain't got no Kleenex yet, 'cause I don't want to blow. But the whole thing of the matter is, I'm thankful. I wouldn't have never thought that I would have been able to talk to people because I'm a quiet person. I mind my own business. I take care of my kids. I go back and forth to work. I do what I'm supposed to. I stay in my lane. But it's something, Tristan Bill. Everybody don't show the love. And I don't mean to say this in every lie that I do, but I guess it just always go to that. You find somebody, because the whole thing, let's be real, we here for money. That money gonna make your life better. It's gonna make my life better. It's gonna make everybody in all these chats all throughout that's on here, that's incognito, that's in, that's out. It's all to make our lives better. But if I subscribe to your channel and I say, oh, hey, how you doing? Such and such and such. Watermelon, grapes, and bananas, da, 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 da. And then you just saying thank you. I don't want to fucking thank you. I want you to subscribe. Straight up. Thank yous are fine. But if I'm not out here bogus, if I'm not, I could see if I just had a regular channel. 'Cause don't get me wrong, it is some channels, and we've all came across them. And you be thinking, ooh, let me have him get up out of this house. But it's just the fact of the matter. I don't want no thank you. Because guess what? You didn't just want no thank you from me. The same way you got your numbers, boo boo. I'm striving for that same thing. I'm not on here trying to con you out no money. I ain't trying to do that. That ain't even in me. I want what's coming to me. I want my 40 acres and a mule. Straight up. I don't want your 40s. I want mine. Man, man, man. But I mean, you be steady sending them messages and okay, well I'm gonna. And then you unsubscribe to their channel. Now you know what happened. Now they done took five of your subscribers for one, and you thinking, dang, I should have just kept them and just took one for the team. But it's like everybody that been in that place. You ain't just wake up one day and just become just monetized. You had to work on that. You had to work on it. Straight up. You had to work on it. You had to pull your Rihanna and get it in. And I be tired. That's why I couldn't get on here yesterday. And then you be trying to figure out what you gonna talk about. What's gonna be of interest to somebody. But the whole thing is you doing what you gotta do. You not out here being reckless. You ain't out here drinking cat piss. You out here trying to make it right. You done just got off one job, you going to another job, and then your next job is to hurry up and go to sleep to do it all over again the next day. Straight up. The whole thing is just be positive, people. Please. Because you just don't know what a person going through, what they get. You never know. Some people have just had just bad upbringings. Some people just had this bad, this no, just never got a break. Never got a break. And your voice might be the last break that they listen to before they end it off. This is online, offline, in the streets, on street, anywhere. And that's why it's so important to be kind. Be a good cheer. For real. For real, for real, for real, for real. Be a good cheer. Be a some kind of motivation. For real. Even if that means your neighbors, you see them and you always seeing that they just you know when a person ain't right. But we ain't talking about if you got a crazy neighbor, but that neighbor that you could kind of tolerate, what's wrong with going over there in their yard and helping them pick up or dig up worms? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you know your neighbor ain't wrapped too tight, you got common sense. Don't take what I'm saying and run with it. You want to be safe. You don't want to be beat up by no mental patient. Everybody know when people ain't wrapped too tight. You know when people don't have too much company and they just very distant. But there's nothing wrong with just saying, "Hey, how you doing?" and going on back in your house 'cause you know they crazy. You feel me? But you would feature creature right next door. But there's nothing wrong with just uplifting each other. There's nothing wrong for looking out for your neighbors. They mail hanging out the mailbox. There's nothing wrong with putting that mail on their porch. Cause it's gonna come a time where you're gonna be in that same place. And you're gonna wish that somebody would have looked out for you. It's not always about you. It's about us helping each other get through. It's about uplifting each other. Straight up. And when is Love and Hip Hop ATL coming back on? Anybody got any takers? Anybody know? I don't want to keep preaching the same thing. Let me talk about something else. I done cried enough. Okay. Yeah, what that mean? I'm kind of lost. I don't know how to do that. Lisa, what's wrong? Hey, I'm sorry. I don't know what just happened. I got like 12. I am too busy as a mod. Okay. Oh, okay. No, Lisa, let me tell you. I can unmod you, but I'm gonna have to do it once I finish. And you don't have to sit here. If you gotta do what you gotta do, mama. I thought I had did something wrong. Then I was trying to unmod you and I end up opening up another group. Well, I tell you, this thing here is crazy. But no, whatever you gotta do, you go right ahead and do it. Fish salad. Yeah, Lisa, whatever. I'll make sure that I unmod you. But I don't know how to do it now. But I'll make sure that I figure that out. I ask Chef Fanders one how to unmod. Let me see. And I was trying to unmod you and then some kind of way I got I did something. Star. No, you gotta whatever you gotta do. I could cook some stuff out the box. Yeah, I'll make sure I unmod you. But yeah, I was like, what happened? I'm trying to click buttons with you. Then I'd have opened up a whole nother live, I think. Won't he do it? Yeah. I'm telling you, me and this button here, it ain't no joke. Yeah, I figured out. But nah, well, I know one thing. I know how to come in and out now. But no, no, I don't have a problem with that. I will definitely unmod you. And if you got to do something, then you go right on ahead. Cause I know the other this other channel that I'm with, they have me on there as that. They have me on there modding, and then I go in there a little bit because I be at work, so it ain't really much I can do. You feel me? So I zooms in and zooms out. I go in there, speak to everybody. Hey, how you doing? All right, sister cornbread and brother crowd peas. And then I go out, and then I come back in a little bit here and there. Then I come out. Then I go in. I come out. I go in and I come out. That's how I have to do it. 'Cause it's hard, especially when you knew. Like I said, I've been doing so much with just trying to just find balance and trying to get these 40,000 million hours that I just keep going with it though. And that's the only way I'm gonna get this thing. I'm gonna have to just keep going and going. I don't even know how to hold my camera right on my phone. Chef Fannis Wine be trying to tell me, "Oh no, you doing this." So some said, just put the background up. You don't like being on camera too much anyway. You a quiet person. Just do it like such. Yeah, what kind of fish you got? Uh, 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 uh. The right stuff. You got the right stuff, baby. I mean, I used to love that group. New Kids on the Block. You're the reason why I sing the song. Right stuff. You got the right stuff, baby. That must be some good fish salad. Red snapper for tomorrow. Sound good to me. I don't see how people put fish and mayonnaise on a sandwich. I know that's how my cousin she eat her. She when she get a sandwich, she get fish and mayonnaise and stuff. And I'll be like, oh, okay. But I guess mayonnaise is like tartar cousin. It's like the tartar sauce cousin, right? Okay. You're the reason why I sing the song, the right stuff. I used to get New Kids on the Block and NSYNC mixed up, and it was another group, them all boy bands. I agree. It really is because, like I said, that's really just not me. And some people, they just so natural. I be looking, I be like, man, she's a natural. Dude be on point. But yeah, it is. It's something. But it's something I never would have thought that YouTube is the world that it is. I never would have thought that YouTube is the way like Facebook and Instagram. I don't really care for Twitter though. I don't really like Instagram. That's why I had stopped my channel. But then when I had stopped the I had undownloaded, then I downloaded again. My stuff picked right back up. I was like, oh okay. But it's just I don't know. I'm just trying to perfect one thing at a time. I commend all of you all that can juggle 6 and 7 different apps. God bless you. I don't see how y'all do it. It just be so much. Okay. Chicken, beef, turkey, veg. Okay. That sounds real good. Really, 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 really good. Okay. Yeah, I hear that the egg is what get the meat to stick. Do y'all know which series is gonna be next for Power? Anybody that watch Power on here? And who on here like eating breakfast for lunch? Breakfast for dinner, I mean. I love it. I love breakfast food. Good night. You have a good one, Lisa Garrett. And thank you so much. And I'll take you out as being a mod. Not a problem. But I have to figure that I think I figure that out later on once I get out of here today. And enjoy your dinner and get you some rest. But yeah, it's just something. Just just being we got to be of good cheer. So Tristan Bell, you gonna cook that this weekend? You know what? When I set that Instagram back up, when I just re-downloaded it and it just put me right back in there. I don't know, it's just my whole thing right now. I used to be a Facebook head. Facebook, Facebook, Facebook. But then it was like now they got you introduced to this here. So it's like I just want to be here now. It's like I go to Facebook like maybe once a week for a couple minutes, just go through all of the stuff that people didn't like and tag me in and things of that. And I get out. And then it's like the only person I talk to in there for real. It's like the few people that I talk to on Facebook, I talk to them for real on live in real life. So it's like I really don't be needing to be up in there like that. It just don't work for me no more. Cause it's like I'm putting all my eggs in this basket now because I want to grow my channel. I want to focus on that. And I was saying I'm just gonna just start just going live every single day because I want to get them watch hours up. You want me to give you the link? Okay. I don't know you know what? I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. I just got back in the Instagram world today. So I don't know. I don't even know how to get the link. But I'll get it. I'll be sure to get it for you, Miss Lisa Garrett. I gotta figure that out. Well, I gotta be showed how to do it because but I mean I go to my teaching tool, which I know he probably sick of me. But he'll show it to me. It is a Philly cheesesteak filled with stuff. Tristan Bell, where you from? New York, New York. I don't know why I feel like you from New York. I don't know the link. I just got back in there. I don't even know how to get it. And I don't want to go out of this and then it messed up again. You talking about the link to Instagram? Or you talking about the link to get on I thought you was getting ready to go. That's why you talking about the link to be a guest? I'm trying to figure out what you're talking about, Miss Garrett. Lisa Garrett. Okay, let me see. Right. I'm about to say what you want, my link card? Okay. Yeah, what link, twin? You want to be a guest? Oh, okay, you from California. Okay, that's what's up. Whoop whoop. Whoop, whoop. Welcome back, Chef Fanny. No link, no channel. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what you talking about. So y'all got any plans for the weekend? I know we just starting off this week. I'm trying to hurry and rush to the weekend. It seems like the weekend don't be nothing but like 10 minutes long. We get a 10-minute break and we right back at uh, welcome to McDonald's. How can I help you again? It's like, man, come on. Can I get a break? A real one. I feel like we should work a 3-day work week, and them 3 days should just be 4 hours. It just be we spend our whole life working, and that's why it's so important that we make it count. Straight up, like, huh? This be too much. Like, are you serious? No, I'm talking about all of us. We need 3-day work week. Did you put mine on the charger? Okay. I guess it's on the table. Nope, no plans. Just weekend. Just play on my guitar. I might hit the skate park. Oh, that sound good. No. Yeah. You was on who link, twin? I'm all in y'all conversation. Yeah. Yes, we got to. Straight up. We gotta stay positive. You know what I think we should do? When somebody be negative and they just be just always just getting down on people, I think we should be to pinch them. Just pinch their ass right there on their arm. Just pinch them and just tell them just stop. And they look at you like, and they ready to swing on you, and you be like, nah. That should be a rule in life. When you got somebody that's just all nasty and just never see the good out of nothing, we should just be able to just walk up on them and just pinch them and tell them, get your big head on the floor and start dancing. I mean, we just gotta just change the narrative. We gotta change that narrative. Cause it's just too much negative things, negative thinking. Straight up, just pinch their ass. Or just tell them, just go home. We don't need you no more in the party. Just go home, Pookie. Go home. Alizé, just hit it. That's what we should be able to do. Because don't nobody want that. Do you know how much that stuff just take away from your spirit? Being around somebody that is always something wrong with them. And the thing is, people that always got problems, they don't never want to change shit. I was taught in order to change something, you got to put in some work, right? You just can't sit around always seeing the negative and the bad in every situation. You got to put some work in. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We got to find the good in something, and we got to laugh. We got to laugh. You just can't be just sitting around, just always got your fist balled up, always negative. So that's why I say, that's don't follow my rule though, because we be in trouble. We they had some lawsuits around here pinching people. But man, I wish we could just go back to the '80s when shit made sense. When people knew how to act and conduct themselves around just people in general. It's something there's no respect or nothing. We have completely gotten these phones has had us tripped up so bad that we didn't miss our whole entire assignment. We missed the whole bus. And it's horrible. It's like all you want to do is walk around, be negative, and then you on drugs on top of that. You popping pills. And the thing is, It's always been people that was on that have always been on drugs, but they glorify their drug use. Like, huh? Where you do that at? It's just crazy. I'm over here taking care of some business, trying to make things happen. Thank you. But it's just crazy. That's right. Everyone is welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Y'all still ain't telling me when Love and Hip Hop ATL coming back. Do y'all anybody know? Anybody? Or which one is coming up next? No, they not. Different breed, Tristan. Tristan Bell, different breed, different crazy. These people was nuts. No sense of direction, no sense of nothing. And then when Rico said that fake is the new real, I'm like, huh? But that makes sense. That definitely makes sense. Never heard of it, but that's reality. That's reality rap for you. No, they not. I think that we got too much technology and we just got lost. And it's like we got all the we walking around with an Encyclopedia Britannica and we still dumb and we still missing what's important. Because we too busy. These girls, these young girls are too busy trying to twerk and be strippers and get paid that way. And all these young boys, they all think they ASAP Young Pookie rap group. It's crazy. This is crazy. Andre, you got an answer for me? How did the youth get lost? No guidance. That's right. Everybody do their own thing. Ain't nobody got their big homie or nothing. But they got their big homie, but they don't want to listen. Huh? Now I know them dreads is too tight in my son head. But my whole thing is it's just sad. But if that grown man is successful and he making some moves, he should be able to tell you something. You ain't gonna listen to it. Why? But you only 17. But you gonna still be. But you gonna still be. You. I mean, I don't know nothing. But I'm saying like, if it's somebody I don't care about listening to, I'm not even gonna listen to what you gotta tell. Bro. Like, I'm just gonna. It's gonna be going one end after the other. It's gonna be talking for no reason. But if it's somebody that is a successful person, I'm saying, say if it's like a millionaire or something, you gonna listen to that. Yeah, because he talking some knowledge. He can actually teach me something. But I feel like if it's somebody that can't teach me nothing, or I can't learn nothing from, why would I listen to you? I'm saying that people come. Like, but you can pick and choose. It could be a bum, and you can learn from that bum. That's what I'm saying. It don't matter. It don't matter. It could be a bum. He could be talking some sense. Right. At the end of the day, if I feel like you're not talking no sense, why should I listen to you? Why should I give into something and I know this? But it's some people that they ain't gonna listen to nothing. I feel it, and that's you give me that. I'm not worried about them because that ain't my concern. I'm worried about me and I can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't worry about other people. I mean, all you can do is pray for them, going about your day, but I can't do nothing for them. Well, there you have it from a youth, from a 17-year-old. And I know you ain't got nothing to say for my 15-year-old, right? Yeah, he think he's Spider-Man. But it's just sad. It is really sad because they are so, it's just money driven. Money, money, money. But it's knowledge behind it too. You can get some knowledge, but you got to put in some work. And it's besides just on this keyboard being a keyboard assassin, and or just popping pills all day long. It's crazy. We got to tap into it. Bye, Renee P. Thank you so much for coming. Lisa Garrett, I thought you was leaving. You still in the house, huh? She in the house. Renee P., I will see you later on. You have a blessed evening. And thank you so much for coming and sharing. I really appreciate it. Well, yeah, it's just that we just have to just tap into what is important and love on each other. We have to do that. It's just so important to love and uplift each other. Straight up. You have a great weekend as well, Renee P. I mean, great weekend. A great evening as well, Renee P. I'll see you soon. Thank you again. But yeah, we have to. It's so important to love each other. Peace and blessings and rainbows and spiders. So, is there anybody else that would like to say anything or anything? Because I think y'all probably tired of me. I've been up here for 3 hours and 15 minutes. Does anybody else would like to, what, about to eat, go in another live? Anybody else got anything good going? Are we just gonna just come back this time tomorrow? Maybe. Well, I guess I'm going to leave you all because I can't find anything else to talk about. But you all have a blessed evening. And I will see you guys tomorrow if I'm not too tired. I'll probably see you all tomorrow. You all have a blessed evening. Make sure you eat your fruits and vegetables and you relax and you breathe in and out. And if you feel that you just need some encouragement or you just need just to be in a good headspace, use this YouTube app. You could pull up inspirational videos, you could pull up inspirational movies. Utilize what you have in your hand. And if you can't even type it, all you got to do is speak it into the mic, and you'll be able to do that. And you'll be able to get exactly what it is that you're looking for. That sounds good. A fish and salad. Fish salad. Fish and salad is all good. That's good. But yeah, just make sure, and if it's anything that you need, that you tap into YouTube and you just, or either you just ask Alexa to give it to you. I will talk to you all. At least I'll take you down from being a mod like you requested. But you all have a blessed evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye. Like, subscribe to Good Vibes. Bye.